funny.
I wanna be the very best. No one ever was. We were just talking to nobody for the past 4 minutes.
Who said hey?
Huh?
Who said hey?
They were just chilling in the lobby waiting. My bad, y'all. We are here. I was not late. I've been talking to myself for 4 minutes. You see the new layout? I'm trying out new things. It's a little more fancy. Look at this. We got the layout. We got my brother. Look, we got a background. Check it out. Right?
Very deep.
Am I right? Check it out. I came in loud as hell. It was rough, but I'm trying new things.
I like trying stuff.
I was like, yeah, these guys are usually a lot more talkative than this.
Wait, where does it say that? Oh, live comments. Got it.
Yeah, I was like, dang, y'all don't got no opinion on Bulbasaur, huh? We pretty much already broke down Bulbasaur.
Oh, that's so funny. We just did that whole thing and no one knows what we said. Good, I can kind of change my answer without seeming like a hypocrite.
Hey, I am not always late. They're trying to say I'm always late. I'm not always late. I'm always messing stuff up. Difference.
Damn. You got that rep.
But look, guys, I could even highlight y'all's comments out here. Check me out with my bad self. Watch this. Bloop. What up, Sydney? Hey, Pat, Ryan, Village.
Oh, the village is here. Oh, the village. Got it.
The village. Yeah. So, since we...
Damn, somebody said Bulbasaur's trash. Bulbasaur's trash.
We'll get there. Sheesh.
Damn.
All right, well, just so we can officially get into this, this is a full breakdown of the first original 150-something Pokemon. I want to say 152. We're gonna rank them for what they are. We're gonna see we have the card Bible. Ryan has it. We're also in the same place, by the way.
Yeah, he's literally
I thought it would look cooler with 2 squares.
I like it. I like this idea.
But you got all of our cards from childhood. So let's jump into it because we already wasted a lot of time. Thanks for everybody for waiting for us. That was just our practice run. All right, Bulbasaur.
I like Bulbasaur is what I was trying to tell him. Yes, is he weaker of the 3 choices that Professor Oak gives? Possibly.
He is for sure the weakest of the original 3. If you had the choice, it's always coming down to Charizard or Squirtle.
Here's my question. If he's so weak, right? Why was Pikachu the last choice?
He's not weak. And also Pikachu was not a choice. He was a choice just in yellow.
Right.
He was a choice in yellow. And remember, the Ash in the cartoon is not the character in the Game Boy. The Game Boy is red. So red didn't have Pikachu as a choice until yellow. Ash was late or something like that. And he got Pikachu as like the follow-up. But I don't think Bulbasaur is weak at all. Actually, if you choose,
I think he's dope as hell.
If you get Pokemon Red and choose Bulbasaur, you'll probably cruise through the first like 3 gyms because like Rock is super easy to beat with Leaf. But if you're Charmander, I was getting my behind whooped for like.
If I had to pick one of the 3, I would have picked Charmander.
He's dope, but in the game layout, it's a rough start. But it's the best finish. Bulbasaur in itself is probably, I'm just give him mediocre.
Damn.
And people are calling him as
yeah.
I saw someone said the Bulbasaur stink. Okay.
Wow. How would you know that?
He don't look like he stink. He look like he smells kind of good.
He has a flower on his back.
Well, somebody's calling him Onion Turtle, which is hilarious. All right, back to my banner. All right, coming up next, we got.
Are you going Pokemon by Pokemon, or are you going just like in
Poke
general?
by Poke? Ivysaur. Now, Ivysaur is ironically top tier. Bulbasaur is the hot mediocre. Ivysaur is like a dope ass Pokemon to me.
He's one of my favorite. That's why you have to have Bulbasaur to get to Ivysaur.
Well, I mean, we're going individually. I don't do the whole like you need Bulbasaur to get to like Bulbasaur cool, but he just got the bulb on his back. The flower, the vine whip, the angriness. Like Bulbasaur, look at this.
He's so happy. He's adorable.
Look at this face. You don't want him when it's that time to fight. You want him. He's dope.
He didn't have that face ever in the show because he was always upset.
Then you got the cards down here. I don't think we had any of these cards.
No, the only card we have is this one.
What were all these cartoon CGI cards? I don't remember none of these.
This is the only one we had. I think we were like, we're good, and then we got this. We didn't have to like get the whole 30 of them.
Venusaur, bottom tier.
Bottom tier for me too.
Bottom tier. Even
one of the ugliest Pokemon.
Bulbasaur's middle, Venusaur, meh. Biggest meh. It's like almost like a reverse glow up. It's like somebody who's like a cute kid and then grew up to be all ugly.
Yep.
Bottom tier.
Bottom. Totally.
Charmander, top tier.
Top 3 of my favorites.
Top tier. I love Charmander. He's
Why do you enjoy that happy face than not Bulbasaur's happy face?
Because Charmander is just a doper character. The whole flame on the tail of a lizard I had never seen before, and when it goes out, he dies. And it's like if you're gonna do the whole 3-step evolution thing, it's the perfect first evolution. Yeah, like him and Abra are like one of the.
Yeah, he has the best evolution of all the Pokemon for sure. Because all 3 of his evolutions are sick.
No, for real though.
Nope.
All right. Charmeleon, top.
Sick, top. Totally top.
He's probably one of my favorite middle tiers. I mean, like middle evolutions.
Mm-hmm.
And I just liked his voice too. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Okay. The nigga you wish you was says Charmeleon was sexy as fuck. Cool, man.
Cool. Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
I don't judge.
Well, Tangent said Charmander's low key annoying. I don't.
Damn. Really?
How you say that? All of them are annoying. If all you can say is your name.
Have you heard Goldeen talk?
Oh yeah. Well, Goldeen's just a trash character, period. But I feel like anything that would just say its own name would get annoying.
After like an hour.
Like even if Hazel, our dog, was like dog. Adoption. Charizard.
Fire. You don't think so? Oh no, you don't think so?
Middle tier.
Wow.
I know that's like hella hateful. Wow. It was like Charizard. I got a Charizard card. Charizard. Kind of overrated. Not weak. So I wouldn't put him in bottom.
I was gonna say, but like you see that if you're in a battle and you pull out your Charizard,
in terms of fighting, that's what you'd want. Obviously, you'd want a big monster. But in terms of like how cool a Pokemon is, if I had a Charmander, I would keep him as Charmander for most. I would basically Pikachu it for most of it, and I would have like a level like 100 Charmander that just is like crazy. And then like as I got older, I would do like Charmeleon, but I don't think I would go full Charizard. I wouldn't go full Charizard.
You can fly.
Yeah, that's true.
You can ride to wherever you want to go on your
but I mean if I was strong enough to raise a Charizard, I would probably have a lot of other flying Pokemon. Like I would have that covered. I'd be a great Pokemon trainer. I think about this a lot. Here's what a lot of people don't talk about though. This nigga was 5'7".
It has
5'7".
Charizard? Shut up, Charizard.
5'7", 200 pounds.
I weigh more and I'm
not that big.
Taller.
The cartoon made him huge.
Maybe that has to be wrong. The Charizard is a dragon.
Well, I have to. Well, I mean, think about where he grew from. He grew from Charmander, and Charmander was 2 feet tall. I didn't know that Charmeleon was 3 feet tall. I didn't start noticing this until the recent Detective Pikachu movie with Ryan Reynolds, because when they caught Cubone was like this big, and he was running around the grass, and I was like, oh snap. I don't know why I pictured all of them like Digimon. You know how Digimon were at like a good paper towel length? Yep. These guys were like really pocket monsters. We forget that these were they were called pocket small monsters.
I thought somebody said Charizard is 9'3".
Where does it say that? Because I'm literally on Pokemon.com, so I figured I figured that was the most credible source. So I'm not taking any smoke with stats, because this is Pokemon.com.
It's literally the Bible of Pokemon.
Damn, niggas just exposed Charizard real quick.
Yeah, damn, fake dragon, bro. Fake dragon.
Niggas did not know that Charizard was small.
I mean, that was news to me too. That actually changes my perception of this show.
All of them, really.
Because I thought they were I thought it's way cooler if they're big, honestly.
Well, now that I'm thinking about it, they were in the Game Boy game, he was walking around grass and they were popping up. So, you know, like, if you think about it, they were probably just popping out of like little bushes, like me, which changes a lot.
That changes everything.
Because
my interest.
The cartoon and the video games got it really wrong.
yeah, for sure.
Squirtle, 1 foot. He was a foot tall. So okay, definitely top tier. Also, did not know. I didn't know until last year that he was a squirrel. He's a squirrel turtle. I thought he was just like a. I thought it was a squirting turtle, but it's squirrel turtle.
Squirtle.
Yeah, look at his tail.
Yeah, I literally just noticed that he had one. Mind blown, for real. But okay, so that's weird. They should have just made him a turtle.
No,
Pokemon.
It made sense. Who is he for you? Top, middle, bottom, super top?
Super middle.
Super like Squirtle? Bro, you don't remember Squirtle Squad? He had a gang.
Yeah, I remember that. He had a whole gang.
He had a whole gang, and all they wanted was
they were like firefighters at the end.
But he's not loyal because he left the gang for Ash.
Yeah, he was like,
you know what? I don't want this life.
He's like, you don't need to get out of this.
Big shout out to Austin Davis. And through the change. Also, everyone smoke and go listen to Water Temple. Best advice I had ever heard in my life. Appreciate you, sir.
It's a great advice.
A lot of other people, it says, Julian said he's a turtle squirrel. I like that better than squirrel turtle.
Turtle, squirrel, turtle. Yeah.
He's top for me. Squirtle is top tier. Oh, God. If I had a Squirtle.
Okay. So before this, I wrote down, like, if I had 7 Pokemon, who would my 7 be? And he's one of the 7. So I can't really say he's middle.
That's what I'm saying. Like, of the 3 original, he has the most solid 3 evolutions. Like, I'll just say it. Like, Wartortle and Blastoise all top for me. But it's like, I feel like if I had Squirtle, I would want to Pikachu him too. I wouldn't want. I see why Ash kept him as Pikachu. Yeah. Like, it's like how you want to keep your dog as a puppy. You know, it's just like,
for sure.
I would keep Squirtle, but this
next guy is pretty tight though.
This next guy is probably the best of the 3.
Yeah, for sure.
Although I prefer Charmander to Charmeleon, I for sure prefer Wartortle to both of them. He just looks cool.
over Charmeleon.
Yep. No. I meant like no. He's for sure the best of the Charmeleon too. But Charmeleon, I like Charmander more than Charmeleon, but I like Wartortle more than Squirtle.
Oh, got you.
And he is 3 feet tall.
The height thing is really killing me. It's a world of this, not like miniatures.
Yeah, I know, right? I low-key, as a grown man, did not know all the signs that were in front of us. Pocket monsters. I just thought because the Pokeball was in your pocket.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You kept them in your pocket, you throw them, and they become big.
Right. I didn't think you could put a Charizard on your back.
Yeah, that's the weirdest shit ever.
But he has thick, luxurious fur.
That's fur? The tail's fur?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Blastoise.
Sick.
By far the best third evolution of the three. Sick. A war turtle. Now get this. Blastoise. 5'3", 180 pounds.
Yo, the heights are killing me. It just the whole...
Never thought of Blastoise as somebody I could beat the hell up. I think I could give Blastoise these hands.
Yo, remember when Mewtwo had a Blastoise, a Charizard, and a Venusaur?
Remember when who?
Mewtwo.
He had that?
Mm-hmm. In the movie?
Oh, because they were under spell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like huge behind him. He was just like, and he had like these monsters behind him.
That's right. The movie did not follow this too. I guarantee it. That was just a creative choice. That was like, that's stupid.
Yeah. I think it was because they were like, why would we make a movie like Toy Story?
Loki in Asia, 5'7" is pretty big. So Ash would have probably still been like riding on top of but the stakes are way lower when the nigga's 5'3".
Yeah,
stakes are way lower. You're just
Blastoise. Go home, Blastoise.
I wonder if this is blowing anybody else's mind.
I feel like my mind is blown.
Said Tatiana said these are mad little.
Like I can't believe that.
I'm the same height as Blastoise. Yeah, this is news.
You could throw hands with Blastoise? I didn't think that was possible.
Like Blastoise could get beat up by most humans. Most of these, I think that this keeps them from really being a threat in real life. Because now I'm thinking of like if Charizard did a full on like
attack
blast, it would like light a stove. Appreciate it, man.
It's like, can you get this candle for me, please?
Flamethrower! Like took out like half his HP. Thanks, man. All right, Caterpie.
Trash. Worst. Hated Caterpie. Hated everything about Caterpie into...
I don't know, man. Middle tier. I'm going middle tier.
Middle?
Yes.
Wait. Okay, tell me why first.
I enjoy Caterpie, I guess, more than Venusaur because, first of all, his design is dope. And he had an attack. He's a caterpillar.
Terrible.
He had an attack. It was like the little string thing, but it was an attack. Compared to Weedle, I hated Weedle. Weedle sucked.
I didn't even want to talk about Weedle. That whole thing is terrible. Weedle into that whole, I hated that whole thing.
Well, I'm a big fan of Butterfree, and I don't know if it was because of the cartoon, and Butterfree had a very touching episode, but he was also really good in the Game Boy game. I liked having a Butterfree. Even though I like Butterfree, still middle tier. But I don't think I would put Caterpie bottom. But what's interesting, and a lot of people don't talk about this either, Caterpie is a foot tall, right?
Right.
Shit. But so is Squirtle.
Caterpie's the same size as Squirtle.
That makes him seem huge. that seems Caterpie seem a lot bigger than you'd think. Damn, I'm just Clicky McGee over here.
Clicky McGee. Caterpie is trash.
Both Cocoons were bottom tier.
Hated Metapod.
But it was cool that one Pokemon had to have like a shitty stage in order to. But I feel like for them to have a whole middle stage that's weak compared to Charmeleon and Wartortle, like this is your middle evolution is weak as hell. Your third one should be hype, and the third ones were also pretty middle tier. Butterfree is
trouble Metapod was for Ash.
You
remember how much trouble Metapod was for Ash?
Yeah, that episode was mid. Also, that episode was low-key kind of dumb. I like Butterfree, but I'm still giving a mid
Middle for sure.
Middle tier.
Yep, middle.
Superior ability to search for delicious honey from flowers. When have we ever needed that in Pokemon?
That's what he is.
Yeah.
I put him as bottom tier again.
Now, Weedle, bottom, under bottom.
Bottom. If there was a lower thing than bottom, that's what I put Weedle in.
Under the bottom. Abilities is shield dust. That's how you. Okay. He also
looks like.
Low key, they got him right. On the
height.
Yeah, because he was pretty big in the cartoon. Cloud Village said Metapod couldn't do shit but get hard. It's pretty funny.
Wow, that is hilarious.
And am I right?
Hated it. And it's kind of creepy.
Middle tier. Kind of dope.
Are you serious?
Kind of dope.
If you had 6 Pokemon, you'd have a Kakuna?
No. Okay. But I'm still putting him in middle tier because I like him more than Weedle and Venusaur. And it was dope in like Pokemon Snap to like go through like the forest and there's just hella Kakuna hanging and they're just like looking. The Metapod looks sad. Like, I don't know why Metapod look like they're upset. It's like, oh, I'm a Metapod. But
it's like Eeyore or something. I can put Kakuna over Venusaur.
Yeah, I do. I would rather look at a Kakuna than a Venusaur. But unfortunately, Beedrill comes out, and I was never impressed.
I hated Beedrill. And I like bees, but like,
nah.
This one, not this one. Boo.
He's not really a bee if you look at him. He's kind of like a hornet or a wasp.
Oh yeah, he is kind of like a hornet.
And I hate those things.
Yeah.
If there was a bee Pokemon, I might like it. But Beedrill, trash.
Trash.
Hate him. And I hated his little spiny attack. They never did damage.
Yep. Just annoyance.
Pidgey, bottom.
Bottom. I'm not a fan of birds in general, but
and it's just like every time I touch the grass, you come out. Every time.
Yeah, he's the main one that's like ready to be caught. He's like, please take me.
They're like pigeons, so I just assume they have disease and all that stuff.
Although his next form is sick, so that's the only thing.
Wait, Tangent said Big Dick B. That's funny. It's like this is dick. All right.
Another wild
Pidgeotto.
I like Pidgeotto.
Top
to me
top
too.
Tier. I love Pidgeotto.
I love Pidgeotto too.
And the cartoon made him tight.
Tight as fuck. I actually ride him, no, or was that Pidgeot?
Well, the third one was Pidgeot.
But which one was big enough to ride?
Man, he rode Pidgeot, and Pidgeot is 4'11". False. The cartoon's cap.
Wow.
I don't like the Pidgeot. Weirdly bottom tier.
Bottom? I put him middle for sure, at least.
Pidgey and Pidgeot, bottom tier. Pidgeotto is top tier. I don't know why. The design, they made him like stubby and big, but he
was like a mohawk. I mean,
his hair, yeah. He had longer hair, he was slimmer,
yeah.
And his attacks were better. Pidgeot was kind of weak.
I don't know. I'll put him in the middle.
300 villagers up in here. What up, peeps?
Hey.
Said that's a big ass bird though, as the low level. Yeah, you know. I did like seeing Pidgeys in the real world, just kind of like flying around when they did the live action. That was tight.
Yeah, I put him in the middle.
Oh, this is Black Sheikah Dave got exactly my next point. Oh wait, no, I thought they were next. My bad. I thought Spearow was next.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. I hated Spearow. The whole thing could go.
How big was Ash then? 4'2"? Who knows? That'd be funny if instead of scaling the Pokemon down, the cartoon scaled the
people down.
So it was just like we were watching like Smurfs the whole time.
The people were centimeters tall. Actually, everything was big.
Right.
Bottom.
Both of them.
Agreed.
Bottom. Bottom. I didn't like Rattata.
Booty.
However,
I don't like rats, so I hated Raticate.
Top tier.
Hop?
Raticate, bro. Raticate is hard, and I only have this opinion because of how good he was in the Game Boy game.
Okay,
my Raticate was fire.
Here's a question for you. If you saw Raticate run across your studio floor, you'd be like, fire, he is dope.
Nigga, and Pokemon don't exist in our world? This nigga is 2 feet tall.
You'd rather look at.
This nigga's 2'4". He's 40 pounds. Hell yeah. I would burn the whole place with fire. I'd burn the attaching houses. I'd burn all the neighbors.
But like you would want to look at that in general, but you don't look at a I don't know, a Venusaur, a Metapod.
If I had him as a Pokemon, yeah, I would rock with him.
Oh, wow, I could never. I'd give him away if I caught him.
But if I just saw a wild one scurry, of course I'd be terrified. All right, here it is, the wackest of the whack.
I'll put him with Weedle, under Weedle. Whoever Weedle was.
I like Weedle more than him.
Yeah, for sure.
Right now, Weedle and Spearow are the neck and neck for the worst Pokemon right now.
For sure.
And I mean, this couldn't have been a worse.
It just got worse. That's the ugliest Pokemon. I think that I would rather look at Venusaur.
And he's 3 feet and 80 pounds. So these niggas didn't even make him like small. They made him small, but still like heavy. 80 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bottom.
Both of them.
I do hate Spearow more though, because I just because I never encountered that many Fearows.
I feel like but you also encountered a lot of Sparrows on the game probably.
But it's like you never encountered a Fearow because it's like if you did, you'd be like, if a Pokemon trainer throws this out, people would be like, "You raised a Spearow? Like you got to the next step?
You waited for this? No,
right? Bottom.
And he was, I don't know, he was even more annoying because he was with Team Rocket. So,
this nigga is 6 feet tall as a snake. That's a big ass snake. If you stretched an Ekans out, it's bigger than a Charizard. This is rearranging Pokemon for me.
This is like changing my interest. I want to remember them like I remember them on the show.
You can. It's too late. That's just like what? Middle though. I liked Arbok.
You like Arbok?
Yeah.
Bottom.
11 feet tall though.
Scary and in the bottom. I don't even like snakes.
Powerful Pokemon.
Wow. Their abilities is to shed their skin and intimidate, by the way.
Well, clearly it's 11-foot snake. That's crazy. It says that it can flatten steel oil drums. This should have been a beast in Pokemon. It's almost like Japan made the Pokemon first, and then the cartoon was made without that in mind. And then the cartoon makers were like, or the original makers were like, fam, Arbok was supposed to be like a tank. And it's like they dumbed down random ones.
They made it cool, though. Pikachu. Classic. Top. You're not going to put him in the top.
I'd put him top.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was about to say, God damn. There's no winning in this one.
He's in Smash Bros.
He's in everything. He's the face. What is that one before it?
Pichu. Also top for me.
Pichu?
I'm a big Pichu fan, yeah. That was my first main in Smash Bros.
Oh, I mean, he's adorable, so I'll put him in the top.
But he's not in the original 150. But
yeah, I don't remember, yeah.
I low-key like Raichu more than Pikachu.
I actually absolutely like Raichu more than
and
Pikachu.
I don't understand why Ash kept Pikachu. I get Pikachu is like more like marketable, but Ash with a Raichu, I want to see like an alternate Pokemon cartoon where Ash has like a Raichu and he's old. Yeah.
I feel like we couldn't do it because Pikachu became like the face of it. And he's kind of like cuter than Raichu is in the like commercial world. He's more of a Hello Kitty type. So I feel like they kept him that way. But I would have definitely tried to evolve him as fast as possible. Didn't he have an opportunity to?
Yeah, and he did.
Oh?
He got the Thunderstone because Pikachu doesn't evolve naturally. He needs a Thunderstone. So Ash was just like, I'm cool. Because before you don't have a choice. You're not just like, no, stay. Like while he's evolving, you're like, stop.
Please.
I want you to be cute.
Okay, he needs a Thunderstone.
I like Sandstrew. I'll put him in middle tier. I liked him about like a Bulbasaur.
He's part of my top 7.
Oh, so he's top for you?
He's like top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only 26 pounds. You could kick
him tight.
Now, Sandslash.
Fire. Top. Fire.
Super top. Love Sandslash.
Yeah, he's sick. Look at how he looks. He looks like a Dragon Ball Z character.
For real, though. Sandslash could low-key make an appearance in fighting games.
Yeah, for sure. What's his... He's 3 feet.
Yeah, I mean...
He's a mouse?
Yeah. They're shrews. Shrews are types of like desert mice.
Oh, got it.
And they dig. But he kind of comes off as a mole because of his hands.
That's what I thought he was. But he's sick. I'll top, both of them.
Says Ash was 5'5" in the cartoon. Okay.
He was?
I guess so.
Oh, so everything was still kind of big.
What?
We're just watching, like, the snowflake in the Grinch movie. That's what that world is, pretty much.
No, but they were like walking by trees and shit. So it was clearly they just scaled the Pokemon up. Like the trees were all normal. Everything else was like normal size. Hunter Robertson said, "I never used my Thunderstone to evolve Pikachu." You tripping?
Definitely.
Ash Ketchum had sponsors on his ass. He couldn't.
They're like, you can't evolve him.
Raichu was real quick. I evolved Pikachu into Raichu in the Game Boy before the nigga deserved it. Honestly, he wasn't even strong enough.
No, not yet. You're like, shut up.
He wasn't even strong enough.
Please, I need more time. Nope.
God Village said Pikachu's my absolute favorite, especially in Sun and Moon Ultra Legends. Oh, I didn't make it that far.
And you are the reason he will always be Pikachu and never evolve because consumers love him.
Right?
Absolute favorite.
Super Saiyan 3 Mouse. That's a good nickname. And yeah, Sandslash is top tier.
Def top.
I want to see like a Pokemon. I want to see now that they have Smash Bros. Where you can be like multiple Pokemon. It'd be tight if they had a Smash Bros. Where it was just all Pokemon.
Sick. That is something. Oh, like Smash Bros. version.
Like Smash Bros. It's Nintendo. They could do it, but if they just had Smash 150,
that would be sick.
That would be sick. Nidoran.
Bottom.
I wasn't really feeling both of these.
I don't think I ever really like took time into like getting to like them because I just was never interested. Bottom. Nidorina. Is that the girl one? Nido Queen. Oh, there's a
Nido Queen. For her to be this fierce, she was not good in the game.
She was a drawn?
No, just dino titties. I guess she's a dinosaur. Are these dinosaurs?
What are these? I thought they were bunnies.
They are. You're right. They're rabbits.
Yeah. I thought they were rabbits.
Well, this is for sure a rabbit. Yeah. I don't know if she turns out of a rabbit, but I think it's safe to say that this is no longer a rabbit.
Yeah, it's safe to say that's a full-on dinosaur.
But get this. Nido Queen, 4 feet tall.
Yeah, this is wild.
Jesus.
I can't take these height things. It's really changing my whole perception.
I low-key say all 3 of these is bottom.
All 3 of them are bottom.
Not a fan.
Yeah, not a fan at all.
Now, not to be sexist. I did enjoy this a little bit more, just design-wise, because this guy is kind of cool. I put him
design-wise, yes. I'd still put him on the bottom though.
Middle. I like middle. He's middle for me.
Okay. Bottom.
Honestly, all 3 of these. No, I didn't like Nidorino that much.
I didn't like
the bottom. And Nidoking middle. Because I had a good Nidoking, but I didn't like the poison types anyways.
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
Now Clefairy.
Okay. Tell me how you feel.
Clefairy was almost Pikachu. Clefairy was almost the one that they had as Ash's main person in the cartoon. Thank Jesus.
Wait, wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
Who like what was like the deciding factor?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought
she was way better. People like way better. I did enjoy the Clefairy story with the Moonstones and all that stuff, and that was a fun part of the game. But Clefairy's bottom to me. I don't get it.
I'll put Clefairy middle. She's tight. Clefairy connected to like that whole Moonstone thing sold me. And that was like a good part of the game, the show. Like she was a good part. She put her time in. She put her hard work in. Middle.
Clefairy is one of the goats.
She is one of the goats. I agree with that.
Said you gave Nidoking mid, but got excited for Clefairy. SMH. SMH.
Clefairy's tight. I like Clefairy. I don't know about what y'all thinking.
Okay, said, can we rate Pokemon from each generation since you haven't really played the later games? That would be good content. Low key.
Wait, do what?
Basically, rating the Pokemon that we don't know about.
Based off their looks?
Yeah, just kind of like a first time analysis.
Oh, like just looking at them, like what do we think?
Yeah, I mean, after this, we'll go through the next one. That's a really good idea. Thank you, Jesus.
Good idea, genius.
I gotta agree with Jaheim though. You will never see Clefairy in Smash Bros. It's not gonna happen.
Why not?
This because no one wants that. And then Clefable was just bottom of the bottom. Like, what was the change? She got longer ears and then some fucking wings.
She got her hair done. Her ears got longer and wings.
She built bad. She built bad. I don't like it.
I'm not a fan of Clefable because I don't know.
Look at this. Clefable moves by skipping lightly as if it were flying with its wings. Its bouncy steps lets it even walk on water. It takes strolls on lakes on quiet moonlit night. Okay, that's cool. But that first sentence was stupid.
She sounds like a good time.
Well, we have come to the kid. Vulpix the Fox is for sure one of the ones I would personally get if I got my choice.
If there's something above the top, I'd put Vulpix above the top for sure.
Vulpix is lit. I wish Vulpix had 3 evolutions, to be honest.
For sure.
Vulpix is that. I think it's for sure a fox.
Yeah.
I wasn't as big of a fan of Ninetales as I was of Vulpix, but I still put Ninetales in top.
Because the thing is, I would keep Vulpix the way she would. I wouldn't want to evolve it, but if it did, I would be like,
same.
Okay, cool.
But I wouldn't evolve into. I wouldn't get a Ninetales until like my 40s.
Ninetales is 3 feet tall.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also like a fox, so that makes sense.
3 feet.
Mm-hmm. That's like a regular size fox.
3 feet, really?
Vulpix is the goat.
Is the goat.
Well, actually, I don't think they're that tall. That's actually pretty big for a big
Ninetales is fire. Vulpix is fire. So I mean, Ninetales is dope too, honestly.
Hey, shout out to MG for the Euros. Says, what's up, Pat? Just wanted to give you a Corona-free smoothie. Thank you. Nice to see you doing something with Ryan. Pokemon was never my thing, so being enlightened. Oh, those were 2 separate sentences. Nice to see you doing something with Ryan. Yep. Pokemon was never my thing, so being enlightened. Okay, well, glad to have you along for this incredibly nerdy discussion.
Exactly, and I'm being enlightened too, because who knew these Pokemon were so small?
That was probably the worst part about this video.
I kind of wish that wasn't. Okay. I am a huge fan. She wouldn't be like, if I had to only 7, she wouldn't be. But like Jigglypuff is tight. And think about this. She's also like NyQuil. Like imagine being really tired and you're just like, Jigglypuff, sing. And you knock out.
I never thought about that. Like using her for nostalgia.
Like if you really just want to sleep, you can smoke if you want to. I don't smoke, but you could smoke.
But then she's kind of a bitch though, so she'd get mad and she'd start writing on your face and destroying your shit every night. So
I mean, if she was mad, why just don't make her mad? That's anyone.
No. When they fall asleep, she thinks that like she's trying to perform, and her vocal cords like make you fall asleep, but she thinks like it's rude. So she gets all mad. You don't remember the cartoon? She always got pissed off.
That's like any girlfriend. Like if she's trying to tell you like a story about herself or work.
Oh, if you fall asleep on anybody performing. But I liked her. I like the whole personality. I like that she could blow up and like float. I like the whole her getting mad and swinging on people. I like the whole singing people to sleep and like singing people to sleep. Like that's a good fighting thing too. If you can
get people too tired to fight you, sick.
And if you honestly, if you see somebody who can whoop ass with Jigglypuff and Smash Bros, you'll get a whole new respect for her.
Yep. Middle tier.
Middle. I'm down with that. Tantana Scott, appreciate you. Said starting to notice that Naruto used Pokemon as the tailed beast. Oh yeah,
Wait,
for sure. So in Naruto or Naruto, I don't know how to say it. I just don't know how to say it. I get in my head every time I say it. So in that anime, he has the spirit of the nine-tailed fox in there, and it's basically a whole bunch of tails. Yeah, it looks like an evil, cracked out Ninetales.
Got you.
Got to get the lyrics on here. Jigglypuff, Jiggly, Puff. I like how they spelled it out. On the flip side of that, Wigglytuff was stupid. I was bottom.
Okay, so you know how there's certain Pokemon that just don't evolve. It's like their only form. I kind of wish Jigglypuff was
should have been. It should have been. Clefairy too. They could have been solid.
Yeah, for sure. Solid by themselves, for sure. Wigglytuff, bottom.
Yeah, dumb.
I don't even remember her that much.
Zubat was kind of cool to me. Bottom. I like the idea of a bat Pokemon. I put him middle.
Corona, he's the reason for coronavirus.
Oh, Zubat soup.
Zubat too.
Zubat soup. Shout out to we going up. All 400 of y'all in here.
Hey, join the party.
What it do? Yes, Wigglytuff was ASS. Golbat was dope to me.
I knew you were gonna say that. I remember you talking about Golbat when you were like play the game.
Golbat was dope. Randomly 5 feet tall, taller than
than Blastoise.
Taller than Blastoise and Nidoking and Nidoqueen. That's really weird.
Ever.
That's horrifying, actually, and really stupid. Dang, nobody. They should have just left the height out to our imagination.
I don't like that.
I feel like they locked it in, and then they couldn't change it after the Pokemon. But I'm still gonna give him middle tier because he wasn't that good.
I'm gonna give him bottom as well. Hate bad.
Both bottom. Zubats were hella annoying in the game.
Annoying as fuck.
But I like the idea of a Zubat.
Somebody put I never liked them. Okay. Here's where just adorableness takes over. I wouldn't necessarily put him at the top, but just looks middle. I would definitely love
this. Is overall Pokemon.
Huh?
This is overall Pokemon. Also, he is the same height as Squirtle, maybe a little bit taller. Super weird. But that might be mostly leaves.
Oddish. First of all, what is Oddish? Is he a radish?
Oh my God, he is.
Okay. That makes sense.
I thought he was just grass that had a bulb of roots, but yeah, Oddish radish. Yeah, I guess so. It's just funny to think that like you're like picking weeds and you pick one and it's like like this big ass.
please, just catch me. I
don't know, man.
I'm a fan of Oddish, honestly.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to go. Oddish is that top tier because low key Oddish had.
You put him at the
top tier design, fire, fighting skills, fire. He could put you to sleep. He had a whole bunch of like.
I did not expect that at all.
Attacks. And low key, I remember and this is just from personal experience, I had a couple fights where mostly Pokemon Stadium, because he was kind of like bugged. He was a little bit like super in Pokemon Stadium, but I like had him as my last leg and like whooped like 3 other Pokemon easily.
This is just personal.
I mean, yeah, it has to be.
No, he's adorable. Somebody give you
your boy Kai Moffitt done through 50 and a super sticker. I don't. Let me go to YouTube so I can see this sticker. Okay, it's a pretty good sticker.
What's a sticker mean?
It's like an animated emote. I don't think they can do that on StreamYard, but I have YouTube open too. It's basically like a face. He got glasses on. There's like explosions all around him. He's like, yeah, whoa. It's pretty cool. Appreciate you, Kai. Must be a Pokemon fan.
I love Oddish, bro. Oddish gets a middle class for me.
Nah, man, top tier.
Now, he evolves into who?
He goes downhill. I'm not even gonna lie.
Downhill.
Gloom is the worst.
He is disgusting to me.
Gloom's the worst. It's like, how did you grow up? It's like, I feel like Oddish got hooked on drugs. Like Oddish literally, he was around too many leaves. Started with weed.
He's a kid.
But by this time, he's drinking lean. He got the famous Dex shit coming out of the side of his mouth.
Yep.
Which, you know,
he's cracked out.
That's what I'm saying. Gloom pops pills for sure. I'm putting him bottom.
Bottom.
Vileplume is interesting.
Vileplume kind of makes up for Gloom. Like it's almost like it goes above Gloom, but it's not great. But it's just like, but that makes me think that she's not a radish anymore.
Well, the species never is consistent, because if you think about it, Charmander's a lizard, and then he turns into a dragon.
That makes sense.
What's his face? The bunnies, Nidoran and Nidorina, they go from bunnies to dinosaurs. Like some things sort of transition out of what they are. You know what I mean? And I guess the only thing that makes sense the most is the ones with cocoons.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it don't matter. It's all about the stuff on his head. It's like a leaf, then a bulb, and then the stuff on his head. I think he personally kind of looks like a bootleg Toad. Like a Toad.
Yeah, for sure.
He was strong, so I'm gonna give him mid, but he was
mid too.
Whatever. Said don't sleep on Vileplume. It was great in OG games. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was a strong.
Yeah. He's stronger.
It was a very strong Game Boy character. Paris.
Bottom.
He
looks. I hate that look.
A crab?
That face is terrible.
He's a parasite. Oh, yeah, Paris.
That makes so much sense, actually.
His name is Paris. I've been saying Paris. It's Paris. Parasite.
I've been saying Paris, but I didn't put those things together at all.
He's also a foot tall. Here's the crazy thing. I think everything is sort of based on the same line. Like it's almost like toys. Like if you see them, all the Pocket Monsters lined up, they're all. But I think we were looking at them as like compared to the animal. So like a parasite and like Oddish would be small. The turtles would be, you know what I mean? We were kind of comparing them to real life.
Yeah.
It's also 11 pounds. All right. Parasect.
Bottom.
Oh,
look at them eyes.
Yeah.
Strong,
but
bottom. I would never want that part. Venonat, bottom.
What?
Yep, bottom.
You messing with Venonat? Venonat had laser eyes.
No, he didn't. Actually, he did, but no, I couldn't fuck with that for sure.
Well, I hate that he's 3 feet tall. I hate that.
I don't even want to concentrate on height. It's really, really destroying my outlook.
Squirtle comes up to his hands. And that bothers me. I hope they're counting the antenna.
Yeah.
I hate that. Also, didn't really put it together that he's a gnat. Clearly, it's
really Venonat. It's
but like literally like a fly.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. I'm gonna put mid just because he has laser eyes. I'm cool with that. Although Venomoth is probably the dumbest thing next to Spearow.
4 feet.
4 feet tall.
That's bigger than a lot of things. Could you imagine?
Killing me.
Could you imagine?
These are killing me. People like Paris?
People like who? Really? Venonat is not the bottom, somebody said. Wow.
I put him mid. You tripping if you say top tier. Anybody who was maining a Venonat you need a, I don't know, you need to read or something or expand your imagination, because I feel like you could learn a lot about a kid by which Pokemon they pick too. Like if you had a kid that was like, I like I don't know, Mr. Mime, I'd be like, okay, what's
we're gonna check. We're gonna get you a therapist. I promise. We'll get you help.
Diglett.
Bottom. Also, what is Diglett? He's a mole. He's a mole.
Yeah, but look at his face. What do you think?
He looks like a penis or something, or a hot dog, or like.
What do you think that pink thing on his face is?
I have no idea. I hope it's not his. That's his nose.
It's everyone thought it was his nose, but now people are thinking it's his mouth, and that little white spot is a tooth. So he has his mouth open. But
oh wow,
you see how it's like
yeah.
But if we're going based on this picture, if this picture is official, it's looking like there's a shadow coming off of it. So I would assume that would be a nose.
It's way more adorable if his mouth is open with that.
It's for sure more adorable, but then it's like him noseless is like kind of weird too. I mean, Diglett's middle tier to me.
Bottom. And Dugtrio, triple bottom. Triple, get it?
Oh, that's funny. You know, Dugtrio was strong though. He was super strong, but I'm gonna put him as bottom because it's like, how lazy was that?
Yeah, this was the laziest like transformation ever. Honestly, you just got two new friends.
Also, have you ever seen Dugtrio Underground?
No. Have you?
It's a really gross depiction. I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Okay.
Somebody animated this, and like they were basically saying like, what if this was this is so funny.
Is this going in a very weird direction?
I'm gonna share it. Watch. A family direction? No, it's not at all. Look at this. I'm about to share it. So some artist depicted this as what was underneath. It was just their heads. You can't unsee that. It's just 3 buff ass people hugging each other underneath.
One's grabbing somebody's ass. Like, what is this?
It's very it's very intimate.
Wow, I cannot unsee that. I'll never see Dugtrio the same.
Dugtrio is that bottom. Meowth. What you think?
Well, it's interesting because he spoke English, which makes him so much cooler than all of them, honestly, because you weren't hearing Meowth, Meowth, Meowth the whole time. He actually could understand Pokemon and understand humans and talk to both. So for that alone, I'll put him on the middle. Although in the game, he's actually pretty tight. You can actually like do some good fighting with Meowth if you had one. I had one.
Man, you are tripping if Meowth ain't that top.
Yeah, you're right. No, I take it back.
Meowth.
Yeah, Meowth is tight. You're right. I'm tripping. Yeah, Meowth is tight.
Meowth learned English.
Literally learned English.
Out of all, like, it's not only 150 Pokemon, it's 150 species. So there's thousands of each one. So out of all of those, he's the only one who like got a step up and is able to like chat. With
you're right. You're so right.
And they downplayed his backstory. They were just like, how'd you do it? He was like, I don't know. I wanted to talk to humans. So I watched one talk, and then I learned it. And it's like, nigga, all of them want to talk to humans.
Yeah.
That is insane. Yeah, he doesn't get enough.
Doesn't get credit. I think it's because he was with Team Rocket.
I love Team Rocket.
I know but he just has a back look from that. But he's dope. You're right.
Shout out to Cloud Village for the Red Bull.
Hey,
appreciate it. What else y'all saying? Payday every day. Oh, he had a attack that made money.
Oh, that's right.
You just be like, I want to go shopping. Meowth, use Payday. He's like, yeah. And you'd be like, ching, 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 ching.
That's right.
5 racks. He's like a sugar daddy.
Yeah, Meowth is tight. Paris is tight too. What is the next one? I mean, not Paris. Persian is tight.
I like Persian.
Persian is tight. Look
not
at
a
that.
cat person, but super dope.
Super dope. Like
it's like how they used him was like the boss of Team Rocket had one, and he was just in the shadows, like
Yep. He's like, yeah, we're rich.
He always like stared at Meowth. I always wondered if they were like related.
Oh yeah.
All right. Psyduck. What you think? Twice as tall as Squirtle. Blowing my mind. But he was huge in when Misty had one. He was near he had like his own seat in the car.
Yep. And he's huge in the game. I mean in the movie. Is that what you were talking about? The movie?
I think the movie has the same rules as the cartoon.
Oh, got it. Yeah. Wildly annoying.
You think he's because what, his voice?
He's just like so like upset and like discombobulated all the time, but pretty tight though. So I'm gonna give him middle. You're gonna give him top. I already knew it. You love Psyduck. I remember that. That's funny.
Oh, so strong too. And the fact the whole like it was goofy, but it was like the whole headache. The worse his headache got, the more strong he got. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's just like so sad for him. One
unfortunate, yes.
I can't do anything when I have a headache. So good luck.
I know, right? As you get a headache and be like, I'm calling in out for work.
Yeah, I'm done for the day.
Golduck, hella top. I love Golduck. That's crazy. Webbed flippers, 4 legs, hind legs. What you think?
I mean, he's pretty tight. I'll give him top just because he's 5'7".
That's weird.
That's weird as hell.
It's your size. That's kind of scary. He'd probably give hands to a human before Charizard.
For sure, he looked meaner than I'll give him top for sure. Top.
Let's see what the
Meowth is a sugar daddy.
Meowth. Golduck is the goat. Meowth is the sugar daddy and the hoe. Went to the mall with Pat in Vegas, and he chose her hoe fit. Oh, you're that, huh? They're bringing up old stuff.
Back in the day.
Bro sound like a female. Which one of us? We both sound like females.
Yeah, pretty much. Probably me, though.
I expected greatness. Psyduck and Golduck were lame.
Wow, that's far. I'm not their biggest fan, but
lame.
I wouldn't say lame.
It's a psychic duck. What are you watching Pokemon for? Mankey was tight. Mankey was dope.
Mankey.
I put it mid.
I put it mid too. Primary put it top for sure.
Like monkey. He wasn't that good.
But he had hands.
Mankey was dope in the cartoon.
Yeah. Sick.
A pig monkey? Like, okay. Primate top.
Top.
Love primate.
His little hand, like he got hands for sure.
Only 3 feet tall though.
Wow, these height things are fucking killing me.
I don't like it.
Wow.
I don't like it. I don't like these cards down here either, to be honest. These are none of the cards that I remember. These are like cards that they gave out when it was a movie or something.
Let me see. I don't remember what Mankey card we had. We had this one.
Oh, I remember that one.
And then we had this for Primate.
Mankey was a beast.
Yeah, he was.
All right. 2 foot tall, twice the height of Charmander, Growlithe.
Top. If there was something above top, that's what he would be at.
Growlithe might be one of my favorites. Probably if I had to choose one, it would be between like Growlithe and one other Pokemon.
Growlithe is
Growlithe or Vulpix might be my favorite fire Pokemon for sure.
Yep.
Growlithe is a beast. Growlithe is for sure top, but Arcanine is crazy. I would for sure keep my Growlithe
as long as possible
for a long time. But Arcanine would be dope. 6'3", way bigger in the cartoon. Damn near a monster in the cartoon. 6'3", yeah.
That's pretty big.
That's huge, but
compared
it's like
to everything else that I just heard about.
Compared to the one in the opening of the cartoon, you could tell they're a lot bigger. But 340 pounds, you could ride this thing.
Yep.
Lit.
That's sick.
Capable of running over 6,200 miles in a single day and night. Sheesh.
Fire.
That's
one of the best created Pokemon, actually.
You said what? Arcanine?
Arcanine Growlithe, like that series. They didn't even need a second one, honestly. I mean, a third one.
So, shit, if we could have a legendary tier, who's in it?
Ooh.
I mean, we kind of already said if there was some people have like top of the top, like the same way that Jigglypuff is top tier is not the same way that Wartortle or Growlithe is top tier. You know, like if there was a legendary tier, those go there. So
yeah,
legendary tier for Growlithe and Arcanine.
Yep, for sure.
Poliwag.
Middle. Yeah, middle. Actually, this is a really good series too.
Love this series.
It's 3.
I really like this series.
I don't know. Poliwag is tight. I'm gonna do middle. I'll give him middle, but this series is fire, honestly. I might even give him top just because
I was just thinking.
I would give him top because just in general, this is one of the best series of Pokemon, and so they're all pretty, and they all are like I think I had a Poliwag, and I think he did well, honestly.
I can't stand that he is twice the height of Squirtle. I just
anybody talking to Squirtle, you're like, what the hell?
I can't see it. I'm gonna have to move him to top, middle top, not legendary top, but top.
Not legendary top. I like that we have a legendary top.
Legendary tier.
Yeah, I like that. He's definitely top, not legendary, but top.
He's one of the coolest in the group. Definitely not as cool as Poliwhirl. I would give Poliwhirl legendary tier for sure. He's one of my favorite Pokemon. Yep. But Poliwag is probably the second best to that. Poliwhirl is great though. Poliwrath wasn't a huge fan.
I wasn't a huge fan, but he's still dope.
He's strong. That's it. I don't like his design. He looks stupid.
Yeah, he doesn't look stupid, but he's not as cool as the other ones for sure.
And somebody told me that this was him opening his mouth, and the swirl was in the mouth, which kind of ruins Poliwhirl and Poliwrath, but it's not true because you see the lips.
Yeah, his lips are on the pink, right?
So it's a funny visual though. If it's him with his mouth open, it's like Mr. Kool-Aid.
Oh, the whirls are his like inside, like his breath.
So it looks like he's going ah.
Wow, go back. Can you go back to Poliwhirl? Oh, I don't like that way.
This one doesn't work though.
Yeah, it
mostly works for Poliwrath. All right, we reached him. This might be my favorite Pokemon.
I'm gonna say this. I would put him on legendary tier.
Absolutely. Might be my favorite Pokemon.
Legendary tier first. This is one of my
He's a toddler height. He's 2'11". He's bigger.
Powerful. The way they created him was dope. His powers are dope. Like, sick.
And I would never, ever, 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 ever evolve him. I would just have a level 1,000 Abra because he immediately falls off.
Yep.
Don't like him. Don't like Kadabra. He's kind of cool. Kind of cool. I like the spoon thing, but Abra to me is so dope. How they just had him chilling. He had little hand feet.
He had hands too.
I don't like any of his.
I don't like Kadabra in any way, shape, form. Don't care how powerful he is. Bottom,
same. Alakazam is middle, just because he's just undeniably strong.
Yeah, I don't like this little. He got a mustache now, like a fucking.
I'm glad they lost the tail though, because I wasn't a fan of the Kadabra tail.
Yeah, but I would put him on there.
This transformation is the closest to Frieza's. Like Frieza's first is very solid. There's a couple weird ones in the middle, and then the last one's pretty dope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but still middle. I'm just mad because I like Abra so much, and it just
so much. I'm just so mad that they didn't like make him just stay in that form, but like just do something extra like they did for the other Pokemon.
Machop.
Love Machop. I'll put him on top tier for sure.
I'm going legendary.
I was gonna say legendary too, but I didn't think you'd accept that as legendary.
Machop is tight. I wouldn't mind having a Machop.
I wouldn't mind because I also like Machoke. So
it's a pretty good series. He's 43 pounds. They never get sore no matter how much they are used in exercise. So he would be annoying as hell at the gym because he'd be like, "Come on, hour 6. Let's do it." So I'm putting him legendary. I'm putting Machoke.
What do you say? I would put him just top, but Machoke, I might have to put him legendary too.
I don't think so.
Really?
Nah.
What is he, by the way?
He's kind of a bigger Machamp, like Machop. Like
what is Machop?
I don't know. They're like, I think they're just like things.
Oh.
Here, let me see. What is Machop? What is Machop supposed to be? That doesn't answer the question.
I'm gonna go through your.
I don't know what the heck it is.
Yeah, it's weird.
They just keep saying a fighting Pokemon, and
people a turtle without a shell.
People are like, but what is he? Like, he's a fighting Pokemon. It says a humanoid bipedal Pokemon that has gray skin. Okay, so he's just a thing.
Okay, got it.
He is just a thing.
Yeah, I like Machoke.
Machoke's cool. I'm gonna have to put him mid. He cool.
Yeah, he cool.
Yeah,
I'll put them both in because if I put Machop, what's the last one? Machamp. He's dope. I'll put him in top. So that makes me want to put Machoke in legendary because
Machoke is legendary.
Machoke is tighter than Machop to me. Machamp.
All right, I'm confused now. Machop legendary.
Machop legendary. If I put Machamp as top tier, then I will put Machoke in legendary too.
So Machoke is legendary?
Yeah.
Okay. I put Machoke as mid. I think he's top.
You think he's top?
He's strong.
Yeah, he's top.
Definitely strong. I mess with it. What's the Machamp is not a duck Pokemon. What?
Who said that?
Someone who's wrong. He's a wrestler, obviously. Nigga, okay. Wrestler is an occupation.
Obviously. Obviously.
That's retarded. What the hell? Aubrey Jean. Appreciate you. Sorry, Pat, for bringing up your Vegas outfit story. No, I was just kidding. I said that on a podcast. All good. Oh, Scoochy Scooch. Great name. Abracadabra, Alakazam are the best. That's the top evolution for you. I like Abra too much. That
I realize it's like I just got that something. Abracadabra, Alakazam. That's like
never got that?
No, I didn't never said them like back to back in
it goes from Abra to Kadabra.
Yeah, I know. I did. I didn't put that shit together. Thank you, Scoochy Scooch. Bellsprout, bottom.
2 feet tall. What? Bottom.
He's taller than Squirtle.
I don't like it. I
don't even know what that is. It's not a flower.
It's a Venus flytrap, ain't it?
No, there is one of Venus. Oh wait, isn't there one?
His last one's a Venus flytrap. Maybe now he's like a bellflower.
Got you.
That's a thing, right?
Bellsprout?
A bellflower. Like those. Yeah, kind of.
Somebody said I was late. I am late. God damn.
What is...
This was my whole life and didn't even put that shit together. That's crazy. Sorry, y'all. Bellsprout is definitely the bottom, though.
What kind of flower is it, though?
I feel like it's like a weed or something.
Why doesn't it tell us these things?
Somebody said Bellsprout suck dick on the weekends.
Looks like dick on the weekends?
Oh, sucks dick on the weekends.
Bellsprout?
That's what yes.
Those are the type of people who be searching like for cartoons and Pornhub.
Yeah, for sure.
Having sex or the Simpsons having sex, like fam.
Scary.
Why? All right. A buttercup, a Venus flytrap. Okay. Weeping Bell.
Bottom. You're gonna say middle.
I don't remember. I remember having one of these and they were okay, but he looks kind of dumb. I'll put bottom.
Yeah, bottom for sure. Don't like it. Bottom.
Victory Bell, still bottom.
Still
Yeah.
bottom. Probably goes into like the worst.
One of the worst evolutions.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not the worst.
I hate it.
Tentacool, mid.
Bottom.
Really? Why?
I was never a Tentacle fan. Never liked them. Didn't care about like if they were powerful or not.
I just like jellyfish. I love jellyfish.
Oh, that's a jellyfish. Wow, I'm slow again.
You know none of that? He has tentacles.
Yeah, but
Tentacruel.
Middle.
I put him as middle because I think he's a good villain. Like when he was destroying the city and stuff.
Yeah.
That was pretty
middle.
tight.
That was tight. There's like 1,000 of them destroying the city. I remember that.
Geodude.
I'm gonna have to say middle.
Really?
Yeah. What are you gonna say? Top?
Legendary.
Really?
This was my first favorite Pokemon. And
are you serious?
Transitioned out. Like a rock guy that just punched, he was the best.
Did he fly?
Yeah, he just floated. It made no sense.
It made no sense.
It made no sense. And he's all head. So he also is the same height as Squirtle. And I can't understand how Squirtle's whole body is the same height as just this weirdo dude. He's only 44 pounds. I thought he was a lot heavier.
Yeah, no, he's a pebble.
Now, as cool as Geodude was, he had one of the most unfortunate middles. Bottom. This is how I feel about Kadabra. They ruined a good thing.
They ruined a okay thing.
Also 3 feet tall. I thought this nigga was huge.
Yeah, me too. But
I like him.
Golem was not bad though. I would put him in the middle too.
Not understanding how a rock just
formed all this
skin and nails and a tongue, but I'd give him top.
You give him top? I give him middle. For sure.
I give Golem top. That's weird.
I had him in the game, and he was actually a fucking killer. I love.
He's strong. Yeah, that's why I give him top.
Yeah,
I need to stop saying give him top. I'm giving some rock top. Christian Hargrave. Appreciate it. Said Victory Bell is a pitcher plant.
Oh, nice.
Let me see that.
Who knows what that is?
Pitcher plant. Oh, sure is. Oh wow, it's the exact same type of plant. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Pitcher plant. Shout out to Christian Hargrave for the botany special.
Nice.
Okay, let's keep it pushing. Ponyta.
Legendary.
Legendary. You hear me? You know what? Top.
What?
Top.
that was the strangest change in heart.
Well, here's the thing. I love the fact that she's a fire fire horse that you can the owner can ride it when they trust you. That's just a legendary story.
Yeah.
But Rapidash though,
both
Rapidash is legendary. And Rapidash could fight.
Yeah. Jesus.
I don't know what it was, but maybe it was because I had the red version, but Rapidash dealt hooves.
Yo, both of them, to me, both of them. Go back to Ponyta. That is a great first, look. Like, you know how you were saying.
Oh, great, yeah.
From Charmander to Charmeleon. And that's the Ponyta, I'll put her as legendary too. Fire. Boy and girl? Yeah, fire.
They're definitely both solid, but there's been a couple of Pokemon that I said I really like this as the first one, but didn't necessarily push them to the top. She doesn't get legendary because she can't fight that well. Like, look, her attack is run away, which makes sense for a horse. You don't really want a horse is for running away, but Rapidash could actually fight.
I go to Rapidash.
Rapidash was that nigga.
Oh yeah, he could. But I mean, I don't know. I'm putting more for legendary to me. This is one of my favorite Pokemon in general.
Yes, I agree. Graveler was trash.
Trash.
Said Graveler was terrible. What up, Luella? Even people are saying Geodude was garbage. Geodude was garbage in the game. Very, very disappointing.
Wasn't a huge fan of Geodude ever.
But that was my first fan, my first Pokemon that I loved. So I'm keep with it.
He said I pronounced Ponyta in 3 different ways. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know how to say it.
Ponita. It's definitely not Bonita. This wasn't a Puerto Rican game. Got the new Bonita? Yeah. I think it's Ponita because pony.
Yeah, I thought it was Ponyta. Wait,
you keep saying Bonita.
Oh, okay.
Ponyta. Slowpoke.
Middle. You're gonna put him at the bottom though, aren't you?
I'm gonna say middle.
Woo, middle bottom.
I liked him.
I liked Slowpoke.
He evolved by fishing a cloyster. If a cloyster bites his tail, he evolved. Right. So that was a cool story. For that, I'll give him a middle.
Yep, he's a middle to me too.
And Slowbro also very mid.
Middle for me too. Isn't there one after that?
Shelder. That's a Shelder on his tail.
Crazy.
You know what? I take it back. They bottom. Both of them are bottom. What the hell? What the hell is this thing?
Why does that make him a bottom?
Because I just thought about what the fuck I just said. He doesn't fight nobody. He just waits for another Pokemon to bite his tail, and then he somehow gets stronger. I don't even know.
They make a connection.
But then what about that? What about that Shelder? His life dreams of being a Pokemon are just done. He's just eating ass for the rest of his life.
His dream was to be a part of Slowbro.
No, he was tricked. Bottom. Big bottoms.
Big bottoms.
That he made that Shelder just eat booty for the rest of his existence. What happens if he lets go and he's just like, I'm trying to do my own Shelder thing? Does he devolve back and lay down again?
Yeah, wait.
This nigga makes no sense.
I thought he was kind of tight. Although in the game, I mean, in the show, they made him look like an idiot. So
Bro said Slowpoke legendary. Shit, you smoking something. Are people really saying that Slowpoke is legendary? No.
I can't even support that at all. For
Big bottoms. What are you talking about? Sydney. Appreciate the Red Bull said you can't even ride Rapidash. There go my dreams. Why not?
Why not? You just got to give them.
I thought if you caught one and it trusted you.
That's what I thought too.
Don't do that. Now I gotta know because I know that the Ponyta episode said that. Can you ride Rapidash? Oh, this is for Pokemon Let's Go.
Let's go.
Oh no, I think Sydney's wrong. It says Ponyta and Rapidash aren't really on fire.
What?
The flames are a type of fur exclusive to them. It is a fire because at least in the cartoon, it burned you if it didn't trust you. I don't know if that was what the original people who made the card felt. But yeah, I guess it's supposed to be like a fur.
I mean, I kind of figured it would, but I know it is fire though for sure.
Okay. All right. Who else? All right. Magnemite. Did we lose Ryan?
Trash. Super trash. Super trash. Super trash. Booty.
Oh, Sydney was saying off the stats, it's 5'7". How could I write it? Oh, okay, so
yeah.
we're talking about so these stats are crazy because these are official stats. This is Pokemon.com. But as my brother and I realized today, these Pokemon were literally when this first came out, they were pocket monsters. They were super, super small. When it came to being a cartoon, that was dumb. So they made them regular size, huge, basically like gigantic. So
which is way better.
We were going based off of that, but you are right. If it was, well, actually, maybe not because here, let me go back a couple. Because it was also 200 pounds. So you might have been able to ride it. It was probably strong.
I was gonna say it's sturdy enough for you to.
Yeah. But for instance, like when we get to Lapras is literally a Pokemon fairy. Like it's supposed to like travel on, like people are supposed to travel on it. So that's something that we can adjust and like we can't talk about it like they're as small as they are. I know that's confusing. Magnemite was dumb. I don't understand how this came to be.
Dumb.
A screw, some nuts, and some magnets. As an electric Pokemon, I put them bottom.
Bottom for sure, both of them. That was just like lazy design.
Lazy.
Into like three of them connect and then they become one. No,
this happened before Diglett. I'm pretty sure though.
Yeah, because it was just like, oh, it worked kind of for this one. Let's do it for this one too.
I know I said this a couple times, but if we are really talking about the worst Pokemon ever, I think it's this. I genuinely think it's Farfetch'd. This is just a random duck holding an onion. I have never seen it do anything impressive. I've never been it and seen it. I don't even know what attacks it has. I've never heard anything about it. This is the worst. Number 83, Farfetch'd is the worst Pokemon of the 150. I would just like to put my bid in.
I will second that. This is the worst Pokemon. I've never really even seen it. It's just like a myth almost because I don't think I've ever caught it. I don't think I've ever seen it in a show. I don't like
it. It interests me. I was like, oh, is this a duck with a baseball bat? It has to have some type of lit attacks. Nope.
And he had an onion in his hand. It's just like, what is going on?
It was the last idea that they had, for sure.
It was like the number 150. It's like, we need one more.
Damn, we never talked about dude's unibrow. He for sure has a unibrow.
Yep. For what, though? He has eyebrows. Ducks?
Why does a duck have eyebrows?
Why does a duck have eyebrows in general?
KJ said my boy has a celery sword. It's like he's holding it the wrong way, too. I don't get it. I never will. You said don't do that to him. He's decent. What? Name one attack. Name one good attack that he had.
Or talk about what's adorable about him, which is you can't find neither for both.
This duck walking around with a green onion doing nothing. Yeah.
Like a Pokemon should either be really adorable or really strong.
He's a walking meal. If you killed him for duck meat, you could literally use the celery to garnish it. That'd be the most ironic, dark thing to happen in Pokemon history, but you guys really like Farfetch'd. That's crazy.
Yeah, everybody's like about it. I'm just.
Randy said worst bird Pokemon hands down.
Worst Pokemon period hands down.
I'm saying period.
Period hands down.
Period with a T. Period. Doduo.
Bottom.
4 feet tall though.
Why are they making all the worst ones the big ones? I say this is also one of the worst evolution. Terrible bottom.
2 brains made no sense. Also, bigger than Charizard. I don't get it. If you're gonna have them be uniform, have them be uniform. Yeah. Why Doduo 4 times the size as the original 3 that we have? And then his dragon 3rd evolution is 4 inches shorter than the 2nd evolution of this trash ostrich. Boom. This ostrich is bigger than a dragon in this world.
It's an ostrich?
Yeah. Doduo and Dugtrio are both ostriches. You got to get the real world counterparts down.
Yeah, this is terrible. Whack. Whoever said that's whack, for sure.
Seal?
Safe to say I might put him in legendary.
Legendary? Hilarious. He's cute, but he is mid.
I love Seal. The Seal Dugong. Love him. Actually, no, maybe not legendary, but top for sure.
At least that.
All right, I'll say top. I'll say top only because I know who I want in legendary, and they are not the same level. But the Dugong, is it Dugong who's next? Yeah. Seal Dugong, love them.
This nigga's ability is thick fat.
Slim, thick. Dugong, tight, top, both of them, top. Wait, what did you say for Seal?
Mid.
Top.
Tight.
Top. Dugong is tight too. What are his attacks?
Ice beam, stuff like that. He has a lot of ice attacks.
Big fat.
Dugong is for sure the shit though.
Yeah, Dugong is fire. Somebody said Seal's basic. Wow, basic though.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Dang, basic though.
Said Dugong was mid.
Seal's dope. What?
Kiana said a three-headed ostrich would actually be terrifying in real life. 90% of these niggas would be terrifying in real life.
Sure.
Even the cute beginner ones are, scary to a certain extent. I wouldn't want a Charmander if Pokemon didn't exist.
I definitely want one.
Grimer.
Bottom. I don't even know what that is.
It's mud. It's sludge.
But why would that be a Pokemon? And you have all of these like animals, and then you have mud Pokemon.
Think about it. Anytime you're in like a swamp or a sewer, you got like stuff that's there. I liked him. I'm putting mid.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's shocking. But bottom. Maybe lower than bottom. I put him with Weedle.
I put bottom. People in bottom are Pokemon I could just do without, and I feel like I like Grimer a little bit.
I could do without a Grimer for sure.
Muck.
Work terrible, disgusting. Actually,
also middle.
Middle though?
It did nothing. I mean, it's kind of the same.
They don't do anything.
I feel like I had them up.
Sticky hold is their power.
Winston said this is literally a trash Pokemon.
Literally. I agree, Winston.
Okay. Shelder.
Bottom. What is this? A clam?
I put him bottom too.
Bottom.
I wasn't a big fan.
Although
Cloyster, I would put it mid. I liked Cloyster, and Cloyster was really strong.
Bottom. Didn't like him either. Didn't like the
close up and being like invincible. You remember
like his shield?
Yeah. He's like, oh, bottom.
Bottom. Yeah, bottom for sure.
Here we go. Here we go. Ooh.
Top
for sure. Love Ghastly.
Because the next one is legendary to me.
I didn't like how he was a gas ghost, but it was dope. I would say
he was a gas ghost.
Ghastly was kind of mid. I'm not even gonna lie. Ghastly was cool. I would say the only reason he's top is because he's the beginning of this amazing. Yeah,
I think that's why I did it too.
Thing. But if you think about, and I didn't like his voice in the cartoon. It was just weird. He's 4 feet tall.
Didn't they have a Ghastly in the Mario?
No.
Oh, okay.
There are things that look like that. He might have been based off of some Mario art, but there are. I don't know if they're called Ghastlies or officially.
Yeah, okay. I'll put him middle because his next one is legendary.
Technically, they could be Ghastlies because they're both in the Nintendo world. But Haunter, all the way legendary.
Legendary for sure.
All the way. One of my favorites. Definitely one of my favorites.
Legendary for sure.
Not as cool as Haunter, but Gengar is cool. I was never really feeling the legs. But very cool. I'm gonna put him also in legendary.
Legendary? No, I put him in top though.
But I put him in legendary, but I don't necessarily think he's as cool as Haunter.
Yeah.
And he's really good. He could put people to sleep. He could paralyze people. He could eat their nightmares. Pretty horrifying stuff. Ryan Keels.
Their nightmares.
Said drop in for a Haunter, real OG. Well, thank you.
Wow.
Haunter thanks you. Make it rain on the ghosts. All right, Onyx.
I mean, he's super strong. But I would say top.
Since when?
Okay, check it out. I'm not going by this dumb height. Oh, it says 28 inches.
28 feet.
28 feet. That's what I meant to say. But in the show, he was tight as fuck.
He was
he did a lot in the game too. He's a good fighter. What were you gonna put him as?
Mid.
Wow.
Big mid.
In the game, he dropped Pokemon, right?
Man, look at this height. 28 feet. This is by far the largest and most massive Pokemon that we have seen so far. Yep. When in the cartoon, he was a beast with Brock, and he is by far the most disappointing Pokemon.
Really?
Out of the 150. I have the biggest personal problem with Onyx because like a lot of Pokemon look like they're trash and they are trash, or they look like they're good and they are good, or they look trash and they're good. He is the one, like, it's like if Gyarados was weak. If you actually caught a Onyx, like I caught an Onyx, I was surprised that it was weak. I was like, I'm gonna make him strong. I worked, got him all the way leveled up. Trash.
That was your Onyx.
No, that was Onyx.
Onyx in the show, fire.
Pikachu whooped that ass though. Pikachu gave Onyx hands. Even record if you just scaled it, he was trash in the cartoon. It was just he couldn't be that trash because it was a cartoon and they had to make him do cool stuff. But mid.
I'm gonna give him top. He was fucking the game up for a little bit.
Great design though.
Yeah,
great design,
like,
but can't do it. Can't do it. You can ride an Onyx though.
You can ride it. Like there's so many things. He when they were sinking in the ship, he's the one who connected this made a little stairway so they can get up. There's so many things.
Oh, he replaced stairs for a second. The nigga had a Charizard. Shout out to Randy one more time. Said trash. Hit him with the grass knot and he's dead easy. That was the thing. Like that's why if you chose Bulbasaur in the beginning, you blew through the first gym because these things are weak. If a vine hits this is a giant 28-foot long rock snake, and you slap some grass on it and it loses half its HP. Trash. Triggity. Triggity trash. Disappointing. Drowsy.
I mean, I wasn't a crazy fan of Drowsy, but I'll give him middle. He wasn't trash.
He's mid, damn near bottom. I didn't like his dick nose. And he just always had mud on his... I didn't get it.
Yeah, I didn't understand, but he's not trash, though.
I do like Hypno, though. Hypno's top tier.
Hypno's top. He's dope. He even looks dope.
He doesn't look trustworthy, though. He looks like he'll...
steal your money?
Yeah, he definitely looks like a loan shark in the face.
Yeah.
Krabby.
Bottom.
Top. How you not like Krabby?
You're kidding.
Krabby's hard.
You are kidding. You just gave an example of how Onyx is trash and bad.
Krabby's strong.
The worst.
Krabby is strong.
I meant on it. Yeah, on it. You said Krabby's strong?
Krabby's strong. His bubble beam and his vice grip.
He's terrible.
I had a really strong Kingler. I put Krabby and Kingler as top.
Wow. Bottom for both.
I really like these. They were
horrible. Sick. Wow, I can't believe that. Krabby on top.
A 4-foot tall crab is horrible. I don't even know what Hypercutter is, but that sounds strong too. He got the one oversized claw. That was lit.
Scary and terrible. Kingler, terrible.
Voltorb.
Bottom. Never understood. Huh?
Why?
I just didn't like Voltorb. I didn't feel like, first of all, is he a Pokeball?
He is, I guess he's first sighted at a company that manufactures Pokeball. The link between sighting and the fact that this Pokemon looks similar to the Pokeball remains a mystery.
Bottom. That's not even.
He's boring for sure. Like no one has ever said I want a Voltorb.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm putting him as a mid is because conceptually that's kind of cool. It looks like a Pokeball, so there have been times where you go for a Pokeball and blow up. It's like a trap. So for that reason,
the trap.
Just because it's like in the world of Pokeballs look iconic, and he looks like one. So if he closed his eyes and you reach for one, and if you think about it, he's been used more than most Pokemon in games because he's more of
them though. They just it's just so lazy.
It is lazy, but it's also like it's interesting. I just like that he's
and they bullshitted the backstory scene, but they won't tell you. They won't tell you why he looks like it. Like because they don't really have a real reason.
I would give him that just because it's an interesting trap. But on the flip side of that, them having him evolve into just the flip side of the colors is bottom of the bottom. They should have just had him be by himself. And it's like, I don't get it. It seemed like his only attack was blowing himself up, which is
and they die after they do one.
They're suicide.
Both of them they do one attack, and that one attack is the end of their life. So if you caught a Voltorb, you got one chance to.
Well, no one wanted to catch them. They were just traps.
Middle. Then how is he middle?
No, Electrode is bottom.
No, I'm saying how is he middle?
Because of just his placement in the Pokemon world. You wouldn't want him. But the fact that there were traps made the episodes better, made the game better. It's even usable in stuff like Smash Bros. I can't deny its what it did within Pokemon, so I couldn't give it bottom. Bottom are Pokemon I could do without, and I feel like Voltorb is a cool addition.
Okay.
Shout out to G Scaffa for the hype sticker action, and then this is kind of dark. Ryan Keels, appreciate you, bro. He said, "Imagine the feast you'll have because of Kingler, though. I'll bring the people are really in the chat talking about having a seafood boil with.
I was gonna say that them crab's legs would be fire.
So were there no separation between Pokemon and animals? Like, if you went to a crab boil within Pokemon, would you be eating Kinglers and Krabbies, or would you be eating crabs that aren't Pokemon?
Kinglers and Krabbies.
You think you'd just be straight up eating the?
Yep.
So would clam chowder be Shelders and Cloysters?
Because remember they tried to eat Magikarp?
Oh, that's right. You're right. But did they eat other fish in that movie is the question. Because I feel like they had other food like chicken and stuff like that.
Yeah, they had sushi.
Okay, so then unless those were all Pokemon fish and Goldines and stuff, because I remember they had like beef and chicken and stuff like that, so there might just be regular animal.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jeff B. He said Kangaskhan Kid episode was a classic. I remember the Kangaskhan Kid. I actually have a fan theory about that.
What?
We will get there when we get there. This actually isn't as bad as Farfetch'd, but I hate this one. This is bottom tier, and a bunch of eggs together. I wish this one never existed.
I wish this one wasn't a Pokemon. I put this with Weedle and like all the other ones I hate.
I put it with Farfetch'd.
Farfetch'd for sure.
I think he is one of the most hated ones.
And then he goes into that. It's the worst. This design in general is the worst Pokemon design by far. This is worse than Farfetch'd. This is worse than any other. I think this is the
worse than this.
Yeah. Yes, it's worse than that for sure.
It's just a bunch of eggs together. Like, what if I kick them? Is it several Pokemon or one Pokemon?
Have they ever split up? What if one person
it's six eggs? They attract each other. So it's like I just feel like if you kick them apart, what does that even mean? Do they become less than one Pokemon? It just makes no sense. This makes no sense. Why would eggs turn into a palm tree?
With heads on, which is like, and the heads look, this
look like humans.
Human heads.
I take it back. This is worse than Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd makes no sense and it's dumb, but at least it's a thing. At least it's a thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is by far the worst Pokemon by far. This
was my follow-up though. This series was my follow-up to Farfetch'd. I always just had something personal with Farfetch'd. Let's see yep. They said how the hell does eggs turn into a tree?
Yep.
I agree. He did have Solar Beam. And from what our parents tell us, Executor is very, very strong. I never stuck with one enough to even care. I caught it so that I could register it as me having it, and I immediately put it in the bank. I deposited it
for sure,
and it starved to death in there because I never saw it again.
Yep. Said they're seeds, not eggs.
Huh?
Somebody said they're seeds, not eggs.
Nigga, it's called Executor. And execute.
Yeah, and there's yolk inside one of them that you can see. So one of them's head is halfway off.
It says consists of 6 eggs, and the category is egg. Now, maybe when they turn into this, they turn into coconuts.
But that makes no sense too.
And because he's still called Executor. Oh, that's stupid.
Makes no sense.
Oh, but it does say, this is kind of cool. It says when the heads fall off like coconuts, they group together to form execute. So it's kind of like a reverse.
Bottom. I don't care.
No, bottom. No, for sure. For sure, still bottom. Said bottom of bottom. I agree. They look like a fire breakfast. I know, right? If you eat scrambled eggs, are you eating scrambled execute?
Yep. Like catch them and just.
That's weird to think about. Because now I'm thinking, is Mankey bacon? Because that's a pig monkey. All right, this is a very sad one.
Oh, this is okay. First, you gotta tell them the story.
All right. Cubone.
Mind blowing. While you do that, I gotta get my charger.
So Cubone is very sad. Cubone, his type is literally lonely. Why would they do this? I don't know why people are obsessed with making sad stuff, but Cubone is just the cutest little guy, and his mom dies. And he takes the skull of his mother and wears it as a mask. And now that I think about it, he has a bone club too. That must also be his mom. I guess what we're not talking about is how did he get these bones?
So it's his mom's face.
It's his mom's skull, but what we're not talking about enough is like, did he go full Dexter and cut his mom's head off when she died? Is his bone club like her femur? Did he like pull a leg bone out? Like, this is kind of messed up when you think about it. Like, you think it's like, oh, that's so sad. He took his mom's skull, but it's like, wait, that nigga took his mom's skull?
He's a psychopath. He's literally a psychopath.
Wow. And it's pretty sad. I mean, his story is he cries when he sees his mom in the full moon. His skull is stained with tears. But that other stuff is so sad. You kind of overlook how did the dude get these damn bones, and that is through decapitation.
Wow.
So that's something.
I still put him at the middle. I like him.
Okay.
I might even. Well, yeah, middle.
I put him as top. I love his
top too, but I'm gonna put him middle because I think he's dope though.
I like his top. He's kind of weak though. I wish he was stronger.
I put him as middle because he's still weak.
It's kind of messed up because even in the Detective Pikachu thing, they were talking about how small he was, and then I looked back and found out that Cubone himself was very, very small. Even his height on the cards was really small. So I'm trying to think.
Taller than Squirtle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, were all of them that height? Because maybe that was maybe they made him too small in that movie, because now that we're looking at it, a foot tall, yeah, he would have been they made him a little too small in the other thing. So if you think about how big
people are saying legendary now.
For Cubone?
Yeah.
I say top. He would be legendary if he could fight.
Yeah, for sure.
But I remember taking mad L's from Cubone. Marowak is kind of mid though.
Yeah, I put them both. Yeah, I put them both as mid, honestly.
I didn't know that the evolution is him overcoming the sadness at the loss of his mother and growing tough.
But his mother's skull changed, which is impossible.
It sure did. Well, let's not start going into what's impossible now. This is Pokemon number 105. This is all impossible. That's weird. It's weird that some of these Pokemon, their evolution isn't tied to fighting or magic. It's just like personal growth. Like, I'm over this. Like, literally like personal growth. If
I got the help I needed.
Right? A therapist stone. All right. Hitmonlee.
Legendary. Based
off of Bruce Lee. This nigga was nothing. This nigga wasn't even based on nothing. It was just a nigga.
He's literally a thumb, but like he's dope as heck.
Just a nigga that kicked. And there was only males. I did not know that. There's only males.
Who knew?
So I don't know how they reproduce, but I guess it's not good to. I don't know.
Flex this. Well,
still legendary. Let's go to the one that was based off of Jackie Chan.
Okay, if there was one above legendary, Hitmonchan is one of the dopest Pokemon ever, honestly. Ever.
He's dope. I would put him legendary. I don't know. Legendary.
Legendary. I love Hitmonchan.
For sure. Legendary. I think those are two easy ones.
Easy legendary.
Lickitung.
I like Lickitung. I'll put a mid or top.
Mid. Legendary.
You put him legendary?
Oh,
I wouldn't go that far. Far. Top would be the highest I go for Lickitung.
He was crazy strong.
Okay, wait. Take away mini games.
Well, that's just the cherry on the top. He had an amazing mini game, but in the game, both Stadium and the Game Boy game, he knew electric attacks. He knew fire attacks. He had ground attacks. He had like a whole bunch of versatility. He was crazy strong. And look, he got a big ass tongue. That's fire. That's just a good Pokemon. He's still referenced to this day. He got that mouth work on him. He eats. He loves eating. Oh, we would be out here.
I put him as top as far as I go. Legend
is a legend out here. Shout out to Carmen Smith for the Red Bull. Said Hitmonlee are guys. Hitmonchan are the girls.
Wait, what?
That's Guy. Okay, you were about to blow my mind off.
Yeah, if that was true, I was about to be.
They're both men. They're both based off of Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan.
Yeah, I was about to be like, what?
That was about to be crazy.
Yeah, that was about to be
way harder than Hitmonlee is way harder and better in the game. Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
I remember Hitmonchan not being that good in the game, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember them both being fire. Somebody put what that mouth work.
That's what I'm saying. Me and be taking chicks down, having threesomes and stuff.
Evolved Farfetch'd. He's a knight in the onions.
Zach Connolly, appreciate you, sir. Said, yo, Gen 8 has an evolved Farfetch'd. He's a knight and has an onion sword and shield. His name is Surfetch'd.
Terrible.
I don't even think that saved him. I think at this point they're trolling us. They just need to fill out a certain amount of Poke slots.
Yep.
To get over. Magnif, appreciate it. Epic should be above legendary. Okay. Now I'm losing track of how good things are.
Yeah,
we don't have that many yet. Coughing bottom. Hey, I don't even know what he is. Dumb. It's just a nigga that farts, wheezing, stupid. I didn't realize how many of them just doubled up on the faces for an evolution.
This is like changing. A lot of them added a face.
Mm-hmm.
Same face too.
Super bottom. Rhyhorn. Super bottom.
Bottom?
Yes. Annoying. Not worth it. He's a damn rhino. Disappointing. Not as good. Does the little quick horn thing that don't hurt nobody. How are you a rhinoceros that's not only 3 feet tall, but don't do nothing?
Yeah. Rhydon is terrible.
Rhydon is not that great to me either. I don't think I would put him as bottom, but I put him as mid. Nothing but mid.
Why did they skip 112?
Why
did they skip 112?
This is 112. You're looking at before and after.
Yeah, sorry. Dang, I'm mad that was 112. Chansey, she's a nurse.
Chansey's mid. The only reason she ain't bottom is because she's in the workforce. She's out there fighting Corona right now.
Right, she's out here fighting. Her eggs have all kind of supplies in them. She's dope.
I like Chansey.
Mid. And I don't mind hearing Chansey all the time. Her voice.
Yeah, she had a pretty good. There were no male Chanseys, no male nurses. I could do without her evolution though. That was later, but I could.
Wait, what was her evolution?
It was just like a big ass. It literally was like Clefable to Clefairy. They just made like a better. And she kind of like looks more. She like evolved into a nurse outfit.
Oh, got you. She just got up in the ranks.
All right, so this is weird.
I put him as the bottom, but what are you about to say?
This is weird because is he a child? They say that he is a kid that got lost in the vines.
Which makes no sense.
But what is he?
Because how do you catch a kid? Because if you can catch a kid, then that would be very strange for the whole show. You could just catch Ash.
I mean, maybe that was just a fan theory.
Oh.
I don't know.
I mean, he has feet and he has eyes. Like people eyes.
But what is it? I need to know what the hell this thing is. Because
let's see what they're saying.
Do y'all know what it is?
I'm going to look right now.
Let me see if the people have a kid's soul.
Chansey built like Kev on stage. Somebody said Chansey. Oh, wait. Let's skip past Chansey. Oh, her name is Blissley. Whoever said that. Thank you.
Oh, Blissley. What the heck is this thing, though?
Nobody knows.
What's under all the tangles of Tangela? Oh, I didn't even think of it as tangles. He said, I think it could be a shelter because the eye and color of the face are the same. Yeah, but it has shoes.
Yeah, it has shoes on.
It says the Pokedex doesn't even know what's behind those vines, only that they snap off easily and painlessly.
Everybody keeps saying he's just some vines. It says Tangela was a horror story. What does that mean? Be more in depth, please.
I don't know. I guess, I mean, the fact that there is a Hitmonlee and a Hitmonchan and a Machop, it could just be a thing. You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily need to be like based on something, but it is a little weird. With all that said, bottom.
Yep, bottom for sure.
Cool design, but
okay design.
I could
very
said it's a ghost covered in vines, maybe? That'd be interesting.
Maybe. With eyes though? And feet?
I don't know. Oh, here come the dread jokes. I got a tangle on my head. Shut up. That's all I got. Shut up.
Just shut up.
Shut up. All right. Kangaskhan.
I'm gonna have to give so my personal experience with the game, she's trash. But design wise, kangaroos are dope. I mean, she's like a monster kangaroo, but
how could it not fight though? That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, it should be able to fight.
And it's a mom, it's a parent. It should be throwing hands.
I think what I like about Kangaskhan is the little one.
Well, you know what's crazy? There have been some type of connections of a baby Kangaskhan getting separated from its mom or its mom dying, and then it putting on the skull and becoming a Cubone. I think that's how they originally had it in the timeline. But it messed up the it just didn't. It's funny, like I think it came down to it not making sense, which is like that stopped you guys. Look at all the other shit you guys had. Executor. I think they like originally wanted to like tie this in with something, but I don't necessarily think that's the case after the fact. That one would be a really good story and be really dope, actually. Yeah, but then it's like, does a Marowak have a child and then become a Kangaskhan? Like, how does that? There's you know.
I say yes. I like it.
Raw sex turns it into a kangaroo. I'm gonna say mid because, like you said, it's a cool design, and I don't necessarily think that Pokemon could be without. Well, it probably could, but I like him, and he's just weak. So
yeah,
Horsey
top.
Okay,
I put Horsey at the top for sure.
Mid.
I would say top because she was a staple in the show.
Cool design. That's about it.
She was definitely a staple. I think she does have some pretty dope attacks. She's got them out of some situations. And in the game, she's tight.
She's cool. I was okay with her. Never had a strong one. Cedra's kind of the same. I say upper mid.
Mid to me.
Upper mid.
Yeah, she's okay.
Horsey mid at best. Who is Goldbro saying legendary about? I hope not Horsey. Who was before Horsey? Kangaskhan, legendary? Tripping
for sure.
Goldeen could have been left out. I understand that they needed fish though, so I get it, but that's not enough to make it mid. She's ass.
She's definitely booty cheeks.
Why would you give a fish lips? That is the most uncomfortable shit ever.
Yep.
She ain't have no notable attacks. The design is basic at best.
And I hated her name and her voice together. It's
bad.
It was like she had to do like a sexy, I don't know, it was weird. It was
you made a sexy fish?
Like a sexy fish. Weird.
And, her evolution was bottom 2. I've never done anything with Sea King.
Never.
But it's like, what? This is a 4-foot fish?
Yeah, that's wild.
Bro, look. Kangaskhan is 7'3", 2 feet taller than Charizard. So it's like, why are they? It just don't even make sense how they in this.
How big is Horsey?
Huh?
How big is Horsey?
A foot.
Oh, a foot. Okay.
It's just like, fam. Like if you could make them big, just make them all big. If it's not gonna be uniform.
Yeah.
Staryu.
Mid.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you that.
I feel like Starmie, she got some good attack. She's good. She can swim real fast. Is it a she? Yeah.
Unknown.
Unknown. Okay. That makes sense. It's a star. Yeah.
She's way bigger than I thought once I saw Misty with hers. They're huge.
Yeah, she got to like hang on hers and like swim and stuff. Yeah, mid for sure.
Okay. I'm actually a huge fan of this series.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why the starfish with the jewels, and it had like a Iron Man swift attack. They could fight. They were actually really strong. I'm gonna give Staryu top.
It kind of looks like Patrick from SpongeBob with like a vest.
With the vest on. And then Starmie.
Top.
Okay.
I'll give Starmie top. She's actually pretty strong in the game too.
I'm going legendary.
Wow.
Legendary.
You're putting her with Vulpix?
Starmie is that shit. I love Starmie as a water Pokemon. Super slept on. You could low-key fly on it. I remember Misty hitched a ride on it a couple times. But it's actually really, really, really strong in both the cartoon and the show.
But you would put it next to Vulpix?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, obviously, in Legendary is a category that's like all the top tier.
Yeah.
And like, for me, top is like all the like really good ones. Middle is like they are high, and bottom like you could do without them. But and they're ranked within those, like Vulpix and Vulpix, Growlithe, and my favorite ever, which we have not gotten to yet. I know I keep saying each one is my favorite ever, but this really helped me break down what it really is. But they're ranked within that, but Starmie's in there.
Okay.
Starmie's in there. Yeah, Carmen. Starmie is legendary. Yaha.
Okay, so you got some people backing it. Oh God. So I never liked Mr. Mime, but what really put the nail in the coffin was his part in the movie.
What, being a house guest?
When he was in the movie where he was like trying to like run away and he was like miming, and then they put him in that like fake box to get like.
Oh, that was fun. That was funny.
It was funny, but it just made him so much worse in my head.
I mean, how much worse could he have been? For him to already exist, that was a cool little nod. But I don't think he should have ever been a Pokemon.
Ever.
The fact that he kind of looks like a human, super creepy. He's horrible looking, and he's not even strong. If you're gonna be this ridiculous, like I don't get why they did that. It seems like there were so many throwaways. Like for me, I would either make really, really strong or really, really dope looking. And there's a lot of Pokemon that look stupid and that they can't fight. So it's like,
it doesn't make sense.
Why would they be anyone's favorite? And there's fan theories that he was smashing Ash's mom. it's a lot with Raptor with Mr. Mime, but
that's not a thing.
I'm good. Yes, we hating on Mr. Mime. I guarantee you, if you had a loadout of 5 Pokemon, you wouldn't pick him ever in no situation.
I don't think anybody would.
Even if the challenge was entertainment, you wouldn't pick Mr. Mime.
Somebody said Mr. Mime is the GOAT.
That's trolling.
Tripping.
Big old troll.
Wow.
Right. Scyther.
Legendary.
Why?
Fire. Do you see him?
Why is this 4? Okay. Why is he 4'11"? Why is this bug 4'11"? And you couldn't give us a 10-foot tall, at least Charizard. Mr. Mime is solid, 4 feet and 120 pounds. There are people watching this with like stats like that. And we can't do nothing.
Scyther is legendary. First of all, he'll put the hands. Look at him. The way they created him, fire design, everything about him, sick. You'd want a Scyther on your team for sure.
Here's the thing. No, you wouldn't. Scyther and Pinsir are right under Onyx for me. I'm gonna put him as top because he's dope. But if you look at him, he should be the strongest Pokemon. He should have a Mewtwo reputation. They did this boy so dirty. They made him this dope, and he can't fight worth a damn.
He's good on mine.
Huh?
He was good on mine.
I remember that you had to do the whole Safari Zone thing to get him. Super rare. And then you get him, and you're like, oh, he's not that good. Wait till I level him up. Still not good. Never good. Never even saw somebody else with a good one.
I feel like mine wasn't that bad. He wasn't the best.
That good. It couldn't have been.
Scyther was.
It couldn't have been. Please, somebody tell me if you had a good Scyther, and don't lie. There's no point in lying about something that happened way.
I don't really remember, but I don't remember being disappointed.
Okay, we got a Scyther is trash. Scyther is so fucking common.
Wow, common?
Scyther is legendary, badass. Scyther was weak. Everybody could body him. See, I'm telling you. Damn. One fire blast, nigga's gone. You are absolutely right. Okay, I clicked that wrong. I don't know what the fuck they were talking about. It said Nazis. Scissor's cool. I don't think we needed him. It was like a robot evolution. There it is. Scyther's design is top tier, and I agree. That's why he's top. He would be mid
here
if he was any less cool looking. But yeah, kind of trash, looks cool. Okay, so everybody sort of remembers his handwork was not.
But he looks so dope.
He is a bug at the end of the day.
Fire ass bug.
Jinx, another. If anything deserved to be a Pokemon less than Mr. Mime, I would say it's this person right here.
I don't even know why they would do this. I
personally think that Jinx is a Pokemon the same reason why Mr. Popo is in Dragon Ball Z. There's just I don't know what it is about these Japanese cartoons, but there's just always some type of propaganda against Black people. Just to keep it. I don't know what it is.
She was like a Black woman. They just pretty much like made her a Pokemon.
It's like a Nicki Minaj looking situation.
Like, it's
horrible. Not even good with the fighting. She's psychic. I don't remember anything decent that she does fight wise. Bottom.
Dress is bad. Hair. She got a hair weave-in. Like this is worse. Like this is not even a. Okay. Yeah. Bottom. Worse than bottom.
All right. Electabuzz.
Legendary.
Really?
Yeah. Love Electabuzz. And he's strong. The way his design is fire. Electabuzz is tight.
I love Electabuzz. I would put top.
I would say top. I wouldn't give him legendary. I would give him top.
Cause I like him. He's cool.
Yeah, he's sick. Static is his power. But that stuff is fire.
Magmar's dope. I'm gonna go ahead and put legendary for Magmar.
Ooh, does he have an evolved one? No.
He does. Wait, does he?
Wasn't there one before Magnum? No, maybe not.
You're right. Look,
Oh, yeah.
Magby kind of looks dumb, but Magmortar looks crazy.
Crazy. I put him top.
Okay.
Yeah,
is he a duck? It seems like he's like a flame dinosaur.
Yeah, he seems like I thought he was a duck or something.
That's weird. He has a dinosaur. He has Charizard's tail. He has like a dinosaur back and a duck beak. That's interesting. Magmar. Pinsir.
Bottom. Never was a fan of Pinsir.
I love Pinsir. I'm gonna put him as. I like it. I like him. He's a beetle. I guess he's a beetle, and you can't really tell that he's a stag beetle.
Stag beetle.
But I think he has a lot of potential to be dope. Was trash. I'm gonna give him mid.
Okay. Bottom.
Said Mr.
I don't remember having
overrated one. Pokemon. Well, you have the most overrated opinion in this chat. You are. Your taste is cheeks. Spitfire Lizard. Is that a real thing? Spitfire Lizard. It is not. I feel dumb. Okay. All right. Final stretch, guys. We're almost there. Tauros.
150. Bottom.
Hated
Tauros. He has 3 tails. Terrible.
4-foot bull. But you'll okay.
Terrible.
Magikarp.
Worse than bottom. Worse than bottom. They couldn't even eat him when they tried to. What you gonna say? Because he evolves into Gyarados?
Legendary. Let's go.
I'm not playing this game no more.
Let's go.
Playing this game anymore.
Think about it.
No, you think about it.
Think about it. It is the ultimate glow up. This is what makes Pokemon complete. You have all of these things that are regular Pokemon, and then you have the randoms. You have Voltorb that just blows up, and you have a completely useless fish. Think about how iconic the Magikarp is. Goldeen is also a fish. Goldeen can fight. She can do whatever she wants. She evolves into another fish that can fight, but no one gives a damn. Magikarp is known because it don't do nothing, and you have to deal with that. You have to throw him out. He has no attacks. You can't do anything but flop. But this same Pokemon, this is the ultimate underdog story. This same Pokemon who was literally bottom tier, a Weedle could destroy it, becomes a Gyarados. That is so dope. I could not say this would be a good show if we took Magikarp out.
Really?
I mean, I don't think it's riding on Magikarp, but I'm just saying.
I think it's dope. I think that is dope. That there's like an underdog, like does nothing and turns into this powerful thing on the back for that. But as a imagine if it didn't evolve. This was the Pokemon. This is your choice. If they're like, here's a
bottom, but they wouldn't do that. That would be a waste of a slot. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't have a slot of a Pokemon that just does nothing. I think the irony is you have to transition from having something that's completely useless to all of a sudden having one of the strongest Pokemon in the to choose from. You know what I'm saying? And it's not rare. It's just rare to evolve him, which is different than like Dratini's rare. But then when you have one, at one point you'll have a Dragonite and a Dragonair. But it's like these things are everywhere. And if you could figure it out, that's life, man. Everybody's a Magikarp. Until they're not. Yeah, deep.
For that story, I may move him to mid.
George. This is the one I was waiting for. Magikarp Legendary. Yeah.
Oh no.
I like people who agree with me.
So no one agrees with me. That's okay.
Let's go. The underdog. No, there's a legendary trash.
There we go. I like it.
Okay, Eric, legendary for real. Y'all sleep. I like it. Bottom, but at the top of that tier. At the top of the bottom tier, that's not.
I like
notable.
that.
That's not notable at all.
Yeah, he's the top of the worst.
Magnif, appreciate you, sir. Said Gyarados is epic. He was the main reason I beat the Elite Four. See, it's not even like you just skip straight to Charizard. You skip straight to Gyarados level. Like, that is insane. I think he had Typhoon or Cyclone or something crazy.
Magikarp tattoo?
No, absolutely not. Actually, I don't know. That would be interesting now that I explained it the way I did. I don't necessarily think I felt that way before just now, but Gyarados all the way legendary.
Legendary for sure.
A full sea monster.
Full scary ass, powerful ass, traumatizing ass fucking monster.
This is why I don't like this height thing. This dude is still 7 feet smaller than Onyx. He is a sea monster, though. I don't get it. These guys are smoking something.
How big is Lapras? This is what I've been waiting for.
8 feet tall. That's not big enough.
Legendary, though.
He's for transport. Absolutely legendary. It's the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, literally
the Loch Ness Monster.
And an amazing one. Legendary Lapras.
Shout out to Jesus. Shiny Magikarp, though. What's shiny Magikarp?
You made me kind of rethink my Magikarp decision because that's a beautiful story.
It's crazy. It's just like, it's almost like strategy. Like, Pokemon wouldn't work if it was just powerful. It would just be like, you kind of need some character.
I mean, I wouldn't say Horsey or any of those people are powerful, or Poliwag. Horsey or Poliwag, but I put them at the...
Horsey was top?
Yeah. For me.
Horsey ain't top. Ditto.
Legendary.
The fact that stupid little face transferred to any Pokemon that he went to.
And he can do their power. He can literally be any Pokemon he wants. And once you got he was the only Ditto. I mean, on the show, he had to learn how to change his face. He can do the body, but he had to finally learn how to change his face. But he can be any Pokemon and do their power. So if you really were like, dang, I want a Charmander, I want you could just tell him to be one.
It'd be a weird looking one, but yeah.
No, it's the exact same.
He learned how to completely change?
Mm-hmm. They literally the exact same. Remember, he got stolen by Team Rocket and then scared him into doing it right. And then he looks exactly like Meowth, remember?
I don't remember that at all. It sounds like a good episode.
Yeah. Get the Ditto episode. It's dope. I actually just watched it.
Dump da da dump. Dump 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 da da dump 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 da da dun 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 da da. We have gotten to the only one that matters.
If there was a tier, if Epic is a tier above Legendary,
God tier.
Put Eevee in there.
God tier.
And everybody she evolves into, put that whole group goes in that
God tier. If I had to have one Pokemon, I know I said that about Growlithe and Vulpix. They are very close second and thirds.
Yep.
It would be Eevee.
Yep. All day.
Got it inked on my leg. Eevee's a part of me. Evolution. You talking about what Magikarp represents. Imagine what Eevee represents. She's only a foot tall. I don't care. 14 pounds. My little homie.
Yep.
Now, who she evolves into, whoever
is one of three.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's another reason why she's
legend, epic.
You can choose based on what your style is like. Like, you could get a water stone, but be nowhere near a body of water and just be like, nigga, I just have a Vaporeon that's useless. But you could literally have an Eevee and turn her into whatever element you think fits you the best. And I honestly don't know which evolution is the best. They're all legendary. I don't even think we need to do this. Do you have any evolutions that you don't like from Eevee?
Not even one.
Okay, so we got
Not even
Vaporeon,
one.
legendary, Jolteon, legendary, and Flareon, legendary. Now I know she goes on to do Espeon and Umbreon. Oh, she has a little more too. She has Sylveon and Leafeon and Glaceon. Oh, she has hella more.
I only got number 3.
Glaceon is Ice. She has a grass version. Leafeon, Espeon, Psychic. I haven't seen this one. Fairy, Sylveon, and Umbreon is Dark. All dope. Of the 150.
God tier.
Your Eevee to.
Huh?
Who are you changing your Eevee to?
Okay. This is my dilemma. It's not even a dilemma because they're all sick. I would go with Flareon as because Vaporeon to me is like royalty. Like she looks like he or she should be like on a fucking throne, like amazing. So
like a mermaid. I wouldn't want Vaporeon in public.
Huh?
I wouldn't want to have a Vaporeon in public. I'm good.
Yeah. Like I would want to like lock her away. Jolteon to me is just like tight, like sick, like. But I would have to go with
Flareon.
Flareon
is dope.
You're gonna go with Jolteon, huh?
I'm gonna go with Jolteon.
Yeah, I thought so.
Just because you kind of get the Pikachu aspect of it. It's kind of like a hybrid of Pikachu and Growlithe, and I think that Flareon is to me the weakest one, because everybody else's their power implies some type of technique. So Vaporeon, even though she's water based and can do water attacks, that means she's a great swimmer. Jolteon has lightning based attacks, but that means since he's electricity based, he's quick. He's the quickest one. He has like crazy like electric speed. Flareon has fire powers, but it doesn't really translate to like any type of like other skill. She's a fighter.
I mean, it doesn't mean that she can't like run. I mean, be fast too, you know?
Right, but she wouldn't be the fastest, and water would put her out almost immediately. So she would lose a fight between all 3 of them together, definitely. And I just don't see like the extra perk with Flareon besides like lighting blunts and stuff. But I feel like Jolteon would be an amazing fighter because quick, you know what I mean? It could probably go somewhere really far and pick something up and bring it back to me. It'll be like my Uber Eats. I feel like I could use Jolteon in a bunch of different ways.
So you use as a service pet.
Yeah, I mean, that's better than having them fight other pets. I think that Pokemon is rooted in animal abuse.
I don't know. I think I feel like if you had a really, powerful Flareon, I don't think you'd have that much trouble winning battles and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, but that's with every Pokemon. Once you get up to a certain level, like their weaknesses don't matter as much. They just kind of destroy everybody. But on that that climb up, you want as many as you want.
Yeah. But this whole saga, that Vaporeon too is sick. I would definitely, royalty. That's like a royalty Pokemon.
Yeah, I always thought of the 3, it was always the really dope, but I had the least uses with Vaporeon. Says Zachary said Eevee is one of those iconic monsters, God tier, the infinite potential.
Yep.
Shout out to Cloud Village. Appreciate you as always. Eevee is top tier. You don't know which evolution you will get, but they all dope AF. I think you control it, right?
I was gonna ask you when you were saying you can pick. I didn't know you can pick. I thought you evolve it and you just like hope, or it goes to where.
No, I think that you get a lightning stone, a water stone, and a fire stone, and it's your decision which way you want them to go. But correct me in the chat if I am wrong, but I believe, any stone. Here it goes.
Oh, got you. Interesting. Yep. This is the best Pokemon of all time.
Thicky thick or thickly. Appreciate you.
Thick.
Eevee is God tier. I got 16 Vaporeons. That's a lot. Jesus.
Damn.
A different one every time. He's bringing up more. I want more. Okay, cool. Said the grass one was trash. Glaceon is some people's favorite. Leafeon is a good one. Umbreon is really
those up. I didn't know.
Umbreon is dope. I know about Espeon and Umbreon. Those were the next two. That's Psychic and Dark. Those were super dope. Says Zachary said my Eevee will stay Eevee though. It's strong as is. Oh, I would for sure keep
evolves into
the first half. I feel like I would keep my Pokemon small for like the first half to really train them, and then I would let them go.
What's the one called? The Slavion?
Slavion?
No.
Definitely no Slavion.
Wait, what are they called?
There's Umbreon, who's dark.
Mm-hmm.
You can see him on the shared screen too. Umbreon's dark. That's this one.
Okay.
It's a Moonlight.
I like that one a lot.
Then we have Glaceon. This is the
I don't want that one.
She's hard. Are you serious?
I don't want. I feel like that's like a Sailor Moon. She looks like Sailor Moon's dog.
Dope. So dope. Leafeon, sick. I really like
love it
designs.
That one's dope as well.
And then we have Espeon, another amazing one. Kind of got the perfect vibe. Sick. This is the Psychic one.
Damn, that's dope.
And I've never seen this one. Okay, this one's kind of dumb.
I hate that one. I hate that one. What's the
they needed something. This is the fucking fairy one, Sylveon. What does that even mean? It's just the Sylvia version?
Wait, so out of all the new versions, which one would you want? I'm gonna go with Umbreon. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Umbreon.
Yeah, I would say Umbreon or Espeon.
Yeah.
But Eevee, God tier. Tier of its own.
Tier of its own for sure.
A bunch of Umbreon fans in the chat said never Jolteon, you big tripping. I think Flareon might be the least popular one, low key.
Yeah, I'm noticing that. I like Flareon though. Underdogs too.
Francisco said he had a level 100 Eevee. That must have been. That's too much. I wouldn't keep an Eevee till he was level 100. I feel like the Eevee would be like, bro, let me grow. A lot of Pokemon don't get to level 100. I remember having a level 100 Charizard, and it was unstoppable. So
yeah, you
were really holding out. Shout out to Randy. Said, which design do you think was the coolest? Okay, we just answered that. Appreciate you, sir. Shout out to Aubrey. Said, can we see Hazel? Need to see her little face. Is Hazel in there, right?
Yeah, she is actually.
All right, we'll show you her a little later. Let me see. All right, if I could tear myself off of this Eevee part.
so
Porygon.
But if there was, what's the level under bottom?
Are you serious?
Yes.
I like Porygon. Didn't know he was 80 pounds, but a digital Pokemon?
Yeah, that.
This is a Pokemon that you can put on a thumb drive and have on the internet. That's tight.
It goes against everything.
What, Christianity? Everything goes against everything. These are all monsters.
No, I mean, like, going out, it's like a digital one. Like, I would want to see a Pokemon out in the like fields or whatever and catch. Like, this is like
This is into reality.
Huh?
You could bring it out into reality.
But you catch it on your computer, on your MacBook Pro?
No, you could catch it in either one, but it says right here, Porygon is capable of reverting itself entirely back to program data and entering cyberspace. This Pokemon is copy protected, so it cannot be duplicated by copying. So it can exist in cyberspace and reality. Kind of makes it dope. I was about to say mid, but I'm about to put top.
I still say bottom.
Just because
I wouldn't put Porygon.
It's very stupid evolutions. You see, it got Porygon 2. Which is
like, what is this?
A Fortnite version. And then we have Porygon Z.
No.
It just got really
even worse.
But we will judge those a little bit later. The final stretch of this. Ammonite, the fossil Pokemon. Bottom. Did not care. It was a fossil. Omastar was not better. You just made him a little angrier.
Yep. Terrible. Bottom.
Whoa, somebody said Porygon almost killed kids. Oh, dang. Is that true? Gave kids brain problems?
See, you want to put him at the top. He's a terrible person.
Geez, I guess so.
Wow, that's scary.
Said Porygon was a bitch to get. How did you get Porygon? I feel like it had something to do with, maybe you did have to get it digital. I don't remember that at all. I don't remember Porygon's whole arc.
Then how did you put him as the top?
What I knew about him. How did you catch Porygon?
He's a rubber ducky.
In Pokemon Red. You can't catch him in the wild, you're right, but you can buy one in Celadon City Game Corner. The catch is you need to earn coins by playing slots. I remember this. Pokemon Blue owners should consider themselves lucky as they can buy Porygon for 6,500 points.
Boo, you gotta buy him?
That is kind of whack.
Whack.
I'm changing my answer. Bottom.
Yup.
You got to play slots.
You gotta play slots to buy him. That's whack. That's not a real Pokemon trainer. That's a gambler.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on old bottom Porygon. Wait, let me see. Oh, it said his episode was banned.
See,
interesting.
Awful.
Kabuto.
Bottom. You're gonna say
yeah, mid.
Yeah.
I like that part of getting fossils and stuff, which brings me to Kabutops, which is top. You know what? Legendary. And I just realized he's a crab.
Scyther is not legendary to you, but Kabutops is. Kabutops, I mean?
Kabutops. I had a strong Kabutops. And he's a dinosaur. You have to mine his like DNA from a fossil to get him. That's lit.
Top.
He was out here fighting dinos.
Top. By the highest I'll go.
All right, we're at the final few. Aerodactyl.
Top.
Strong as hell too.
Strong as hell. Dope as fuck.
Why did they make him 5'11"? This is a full flying dinosaur. Him and Charizard aren't even 6 feet tall. That is nuts. These are regular people.
He has rock head or something for his ability.
Snorlax.
Legendary.
Mid.
Legendary, and here is why.
Big mid.
Would not give a fuck. He was just like looking at people like took his ass back to sleep, like didn't care. If he really wanted to fight you, he knew he could. He is the epitome of knowing you can do something and being like, not even worth it. I'm gonna go to sleep. He'll wake up, he'll eat like Lickitung. You a fan of Lickitung eating? He'll eat a huge meal.
But Lickitung can fight.
He can fight too. He just doesn't choose to. He's too chill. He's just like, I could literally sit on you guys. So fuck, I'm going to bed.
Snorlax is low-key trash, but the only reason why I'm giving him mid is because he's iconic and people like he's a great character. He's a great design. I like the whole sleeping thing, but he's low-key trash, and here's why. Every single game has an area that's blocked off just because this nigga's sleeping in the road. That is inconvenient. Can you imagine if you couldn't get to work one day or couldn't go to your destination because there was just a big ass creature asleep on the road?
He added to the storylines, the plots,
in a negative way.
He got in the way, but like he was an obstacle.
And that's not even the same as Voltorb, because that was like cool. It's like, oh snap, a Pokeball, it blew up. This is just like a nigga just asleep in the road, and then you could catch one and then be in a fight, choose him, and you only have a certain amount of choices, throw it out, and he's just asleep because he decided to, and he would just sleep through the whole.
He's his own person. He's like, I don't want to fight him. I can destroy him, but I'm chilling.
Man, F that. This ain't Tinder. I don't care about his
You
personality.
want to smoke with him?
No,
Like-
that's what I'm saying. This ain't Tinder. I don't want to hang out with him. I want a Pokemon.
So why? So this is why I'm saying there's a few that you chose strictly based off of their
Character.
base, right?
Right. Well, the only one that should matter here is Voltorb because he's definitely bottom, but the only reason I gave him mid is because he added something to the show, and that's why I'm giving Snorlax because he has a design, he became iconic. There's a lot of things that there's a reason why he's popular, but at the end of the day, he's kind of trash.
He became iconic. That's the word. He's legendary.
No
Everybody
one
agrees.
No one agrees with
Everybody
me.
is saying he's legendary. He's completely legendary.
No one agrees with me.
Pokemon that didn't really like listen like that. He was just kind of like, I'm thinking
Everybody loves Snorlax. I just
my ass to bed.
he's booty butt cheeks, a lazy Hulk. Okay, one person that agrees with me. And then to be honest, I don't really even remember any noticeable or notable fights when he was awake. His whole thing is being asleep. It'd be different if it was like a Gyarados story. It's like, oh, when you really get him, he's killing out here. Like, no.
He just hasn't had that moment yet. Y'all didn't see the episode yet.
Well, I'm sure he's had fighting moments. I just don't really remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But,
just chilling, eating, probably laughing.
think about how expensive it would be to have a Snorlax. You would go through $1,000 a day feeding this dude.
We would be. I mean, we both be eating.
Huh?
We both be eating. He'll put in on it.
With what? With what though?
He'll put in on it. Try.
Ryan Keel said, "Don't forget Snorlax in Smash Bros. Legendary. He sure is." Yeah.
Ryan, that's what's up. That's right. Smash Bros.
He was an assist trophy, whatever. All right. I mean, these are the legendary birds. I hope I don't hear anything less. Articuno, very legendary.
Yep.
Zapdos, amazing. Moltres, not my favorite of the three.
Not my favorite, but he's still sick. Hey, you know what's crazy, by the way? You know, in the Pokemon show, Ash sees a bird that's flying.
Uh-huh.
You know that Spearow?
You mean Fearow?
Fearow?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, it looks just like him. And there was things that I was looking up to see what that was because they make it seem like it's a legendary
bird. It's not.
Yeah.
Because he like has his Pokedex and it says there's some Pokemon that's like unknown to even Pokemon people or whatever trainers. But I thought it would be like a Moltres or something.
Right? That's what it should have been. It seems like it.
I will go with mid.
Dratini?
Yeah.
I like Dratini. I don't like how he's 5'11".
He is?
Bam. I thought Dratini was a little worm.
I'm trying to look for Dratini's card.
Dratini we had millions of Dratinis. It was just like a little worm.
Yeah.
This Dratini is bigger than Charizard. That is ridiculous.
Wow. That's wild.
I'm gonna say mid.
I'll say mid for sure.
I like Dratini. But it's mid. Dragonair is legendary. I love Dragonair. Dragonair is low-key my favorite evolution of the three.
Do you see this?
Oh, whack. What attacks he have?
Body slam.
80?
30.
Oh, whack. That body?
But it says he's 6'11" on this.
What is he in this? 6'11".
Okay.
1,000 pounds though.
Yeah, he's a heavy one. Yeah, that's a fire evolution for sure. Is there a third one?
Yeah, of course.
I
Is it legendary for you or top?
Top. Was it top for you or what?
Legendary. Both of these are legendary for me.
This is definitely legendary. This is actually one of my favorite Pokemon for sure.
Dragonite is dope, but I don't get why he's everybody's like favorite.
Really? Why?
He's dope, but he's kind of derpy, and he kind of reminds me of like Puff the Magic Dragon type of art.
Why is this the card we have?
That was a popping one though.
Oh, this one's popping. Oh, for sure.
Super popping one. The art, the drawn ones. He was super dope to me, but he's nowhere near my favorite. I already know that this is like people's like, oh, I'm waiting for it. All right, I want to see what people think about Dragon. The Dratini evolution is really dope, but it's either people don't like it at all, or they think it's god tier. But I'm the only one who just thinks it's okay.
I think I don't know if it's god tier, but it's definitely, it's not the same as Eevee. So
Hunter says Dragonite is one of my all-time favorite Pokemon.
I agree. I like that.
Oh wait, we were wrong. It's not Fearow. It's some bird called Ho-Oh.
What?
Oh, it sure was this one. This wasn't in the original 150. I'll show you.
Oh yeah, share the screen.
Where is Ho-Oh?
Ho-Oh. Why is that his name?
Ho-Oh. Yeah, it's weird that they put that in the beginning, and that wasn't even a Pokemon yet. It's the god of Pokemon. That's crazy. You know what? I remember there were a bunch of articles that said it was a pharaoh.
Yeah, I thought it was.
That's the only thing that we had reference to. But then I do remember, I slightly remember this. I do remember reading it was pharaoh, though.
Do you have a picture of it?
Yeah, that's it. Ho-Oh.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's definitely what it was.
Yeah. And it had like the little magic rainbow
stuff behind it, yeah.
And Fearow doesn't have that.
But this didn't come out as the 150, so did they just have one on deck?
I guess they just knew that there was a god Pokemon. This is like the god of Pokemon, I guess. So thank you in the chat for that catch.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
For everybody who was saying it's Ho-Oh. Okay, he had the best Hyper Beam on the show. I remember that.
Yeah, his powers are fire.
Got Dragonite's my favorite all time. Dragonite's supposed to be a legendary Pokemon. I remember that was like Ash Ketchum's dream Pokemon. Like that was his whole goal, was a Dragonite. And I think he just like recently got one finally. Said he's your height. He's 7'3". Who the hell in here is 7'3"?
Damn, that's tall as hell.
It's a dragon. What's a dragon?
Dragonite? Yeah.
Oh, well, Dratini, I guess, is a baby dragon. So that's why it's so big. But I thought it was like a little worm.
Oh.
No, I mean, I knew it was a worm, but I thought it was like a worm's height. I mean, like, you know how Worms Armageddon was? That was a big head and then just like a little bit of body. That's how I thought Dratini was built. But apparently it's 7 feet long. How long is a Dragonair? It's 13 feet.
Damn.
So it low-key shrinks into Dragonair. That's super weird. Or Dragonite. It's like they didn't even know about this height thing. That's so weird.
They kind of just did it.
Someone said Dragonite trash. I ain't never heard that.
I ain't never heard that.
Overrated, maybe, but definitely not. Said Dragonite's design is trash. That's what I was saying, kind of like that Puff the Magic Dragon type of thing.
I guess. It's still fire, though.
Okay, shout out to Sydney yet again. Appreciate you. Dragonite's design was trash. I was expecting a beautiful blue dragon, not a derp, but love him. He was saucy.
I agree. It should have been like some like blue, you know,
like Gyarados.
Magical.
Gyarados low-key looks like the third evolution.
Oh, kind of. Well, like a really horrible version.
It's mean as hell. All right, cool. So final. We are at 150.
Oh, dang.
Legendary. Come on.
Legendary. Past legendary, to be honest, if we really want to think about it.
6'7", though.
Wow.
So if you think about that scene you referenced where he had all those things behind him, he towers over all of them. So that would have been super weird if he's like, I got my minions, and they all like scurried in. Unpopular opinion. I like Mew a lot more than Mewtwo.
Let me tell you something. I like Mew way more than Mewtwo.
Okay.
Way more. He is like one of my top. And if you think about it, Mewtwo was made from Mew. So technically, you couldn't have a Mewtwo without Mew.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Said God tier. Yes, sir.
Yep, I would say God tier.
Mega evolutions? I did not know.
Mew does?
Mew
has evolutions?
I think they were talking about Mewtwo Legend, God tier. Low-key, Dragonite did have some Barney features. He was very Barney-like.
Yeah, I agree. For some reason, still tight.
All right, let me see if there's an evolution.
Nope.
Does not evolve. Let me see Mewtwo. Does not evolve.
Because they're good the way they're at, where they're at.
Boom. All right. So he's only
150. And
Mewtwo's solid. 6'7" and 269.
Yep.
So that was all 151. We will pick up with the new evolutions later. I am familiar with the next set. I'm not
at all. So this will be
not at all.
Nope. I'll be going strictly off looks.
The one after that is the one I'm just completely out. So yeah, let us know which ones we might do it in order. Let us know if you want us to jump around. You see the X and Y evolutions. I guess they do have names. I know that there's like Moon and all that stuff. I kind of fell off at this point. But yo, thanks for
the next time, Pat, we should give who our set. If we had to make you can have 7 Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
We could tell them next time what our 7 would be from that last one.
Oh yeah, like if you had just a finite amount on your belt.
Yep. Who would you walk around with?
From 150 or from the next ones?
From 150.
Okay. All right, for sure.
Hey.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for watching. I can't believe there's still over 400 people in here.
Nice. Y'all stayed for the whole 150?
For the whole, we pretty much had 460, 470 the whole time. Thank you guys for checking it out. This was a poker review. Till